I'm just
All right,
reminded
I'm
that one
live and
meme.
let die. Hello, ladies and germs. We are back with the Mehcast, and oh, what a motley crew we are. So,
Happy Monday, everybody.
last time I did, so in between sessions I did a bit of grinding,
Hooray.
and here's how everybody's looking. And
Everybody's mostly all at level 49 or 50. Good to know.
yeah, so bear in mind that I kind of needed literally anything that could get me an edge in increasing my level.
Especially when we can just spear. But we'll get there when we get there.
I feel like a massive dipshit. That I had a rare candy on me the whole time, but so no, wait. Hey, I was almost about to say, were you going to exploit the glitch, but then I realized, no, wait, that's a Nuzlocke run.
Because this is a Nuzlocke. In other exciting news, Sparking Zero Neo expansion came out, and some returning familiar faces and some new ones. Notably. But also, I did mention in the discussion chat that since Mike McFarlane is still recovering, some of Mike McFarlane's roles are being played by other actors. One of them I mentioned was one of Bardock's friends, Madame Tora, is played by Mark Thompson. Yes, that Mark Thompson. Yeah, there's Ken Muscle in the house. And Chaz. Chaz it up! Chaz it up! Chaz it up! But hats off to Mark. I do appreciate Mark did pay his respects to Taiki Matsuno.
I think eventually we're gonna have to do a good job of showing this. Trying to get as much as possible.
Oh fuck.
I got that one out. We got another. We don't have a pair yet. We got stuff with probably.
He was one of the many actors who were brought into the film world, but I think Baby, with the Neo expansion, Keith Silverstein was brought in to fill in as Baby.
yeah, I noticed. Yeah,
Specifically that.
not only that, but also the fact that he's only filling
Roshi
in for.
and Yajiro. Another case I found out about.
Damn it,
Okay,
Zan.
no, I'm gonna tag out.
But I heard Majin Buu now has a completely different VA now for Sparking Zero now since we lost Kozo Shioya.
Yeah.
The guy who
And I guarantee you they'd have to replace Ader's voice since the original all Japanese voice had passed away.
which one? Oh, Mitsuaki Kanuka is also the current Japanese voice of Patrick for this one. Pretty much, yeah. There's another one that got replaced. Let's see. And what's crazy is that when Shawn Michael Teague, like when Xenoverse 2 added Majub in there, he wasn't aware, he wasn't aware that, Xenoverse 2 was going on, so
I mean, a lot of people kind of thought Xenoverse was over, but no.
But yeah, no, people asked him hey, were you brought in to voice Oob for Xenoverse 2? And he had no idea. So in fact,
There
it's
we go.
I mean, I'm down to voicing Oob if they just let me know. I'm available.
But of course they didn't bother to do that for Xenoverse 2 or for Sparking Zero.
But he did come back for Kakarot for the end of Z DLC expansion.
And that was about it.
Right.
Sadly. It was unfortunate because I kind of prefer him as Oob.
Compared to Zeno Robinson, yes.
Yeah.
Also, was Zeno Robinson also doing Shield in the new DLC, or was it something else? I know
Shield.
Chill, they got
Richard
Vader
Horvitz.
Zim.
the guy who voiced
Richard Horvitz.
Yeah.
So. And for some
Jim,
reason,
Billy, Moxie.
yeah. And for some reason, since the last DLC piece of content for Xenoverse 2,
Number
for some
4.
reason, Damon Mills ends up replacing James Marsters as Zamasu for unknown reason.
Someone please put that lapdog down.
There we
Not in Minecraft, we should clarify.
No,
No, what
there
I
are
mean
people
is
like him. There are people like him who deserved.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Zero. We're
Ah.
not.
Fucking poison point.
You
Oh,
realize
I forgot he had double kick.
Was he one of the guys that's been against the Vic Mignogna stuff?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And it also doesn't help the fact that he had his own set of allegations that people immediately were like, okay, they're totally dismissed now. Now we believe everything. And that said, and I'm like, funny.
Well, Rattata's
Funny
dead.
how he gets a pass. How he
Yes.
gets a pass on this, and it's just
Believe all
because.
women, as they say, except when it happens to be this guy.
Which I call bullshit.
Yeah.
We got
So-
snowy
Oh, come on.
face.
What happened, Sonic? Who died?
Rattata is dead.
Rip.
And,
know-
my sphere is poisoned.
I smell.
Dude, please
You
tell me you
know-
have an antidote. You have an antidote.
I hope I have an antidote.
Well,
You
there
got-
goes there goes Rattata, your early quick blow.
Look at it
killer.
Look at it this way. It was
Smell,
in the long
childhood
run.
friend.
It wasn't going to do much.
Yeah.
Hey, it was nice to have as a shield.
I know. I'm just saying.
But there's
in
better
the-
uses for. There's better Pokemon to play as a sacrifice mon, though.
I mean, but hyper fast tracks though. Hyper fast tracks. Think of
In early, yeah, which is why I dubbed
If this
Rattata
were-
quick an early blow
If this were
heavy
like,
killer. Or killer, I mean.
yeah.
But I digress.
Alright, and now we start
So, I mean-
the arduous progress
So as Sonic
process
is going through some stuff with his Pokemon, I am going up against Candace's gym, the Ice-type
Candace.
gym. The Ice-type gym leader who may or may not take my poor Torterra and start our after into utter jokes.
So,
Hey, at least you were
She's
forced
one
to
of the easier
let them
gyms,
die.
though.
Yeah, but here's
She's
the
the-
thing. Here's the thing. Hey, my
Yeah.
Torterra may be tanky against a lot of other Pokemon, but not against Ice types. Which
Quad
its
effect.
quad weakness weak to.
So-
I just showed off to play the mod.
Just go
Yeah,
fucking
that player's
ball.
dead, even if I put him in Pokemon Center, so...
So, to break down some of Candace's VAs throughout Pokemon, or Suzuna as she's called in Japan, she has a
Susan.
quite an... Suzuna, Tony. Suzuna.
Susan,
Oh. Oh, I thought...
So,
Susan, this is not
she has a quite a
Into the
solid
yard we
array of
go,
voices
Amber.
under her belt. One of which was voiced by Fate voice actress Noriko Shitaya, who's a Sakura Mato and the various Sakura faces. Well, more so BB,
So,
in the anime specifically.
I see.
As for Pokemon Masters, in Japanese, she is played by Shiori Sakurai, voice of Mei Hatsume in My Hero Academia.
Interesting choice.
Alright, number 5 of the bridge. Okay.
As for our English, we have Keither Donoway. Okay, she was in Scold and Oh My Goddess. And, let's see, Midori Kasugano in Midori Days. As well as Lily in Kappa Mikey.
Yep, the bitch.
Okay.
And
But Cat is a good voice actor.
Yes. As for her voice actress in Masters, ooh, since
The
I
devil
recognize her,
officially
Ryan
in
Bartley.
Hyrule Castletown.
one of the
One of the-
better newer VAs.
yes,
Sweet.
voice of Yachiya Runami in Cosmic Princess Kaguya, Ramen ReZero, Hanako Makomo, and Kuina Ubuyashiki in Demon Slayer, and a whole array of voice roles she has done under her belt I could list off.
Any of you guys been getting that one clip that's been going around from some old anime where it's like had Laura Bailey as the English VA where she's rapping?
Oh! I think Kodacha, that's the series.
Yeah.
That's,
Most of they were
it's
about
one of
things
those.
you can't miss.
Yeah, it's one of those series I vaguely remember Funimation dubbed, but they never dubbed the entirety of that series in full. They only did like the first couple of episodes, and nothing much came out of it.
Congratulations,
afterwards.
Scott. You beat our 5 contest, but you've earned a fabulous prize. I've earned a nugget.
Yes, and
How
now the
would I
last.
like to join Team Rocket? Get one of the special Pokemon.
I love how in
Want to join?
this
Sure.
round of
Come
Twilight
on, join
Princess,
us.
if you come down to Hyrule Castletown as the wolf,
Okay, you need convincing. I'll make you an offer you can't.
And yeah,
You know,
Every
why
time
can't you get the
I,
option to select yes? Why
You know,
can't
the
we
funny
just say
thing is that there was once that option in the original Gen 1.
yeah.
Ah. Damn. I mean, I know it was a Dow must choice, I'm guessing, but still, I mean, I would have liked the option.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind if I'd done less.
child.
Okay, it's a good thing to think.
You know, every time I end up going into Castletown as the wolf
You do it
In
just
Twilight-
for fun.
in Twilight Princess, and everybody's just frightened, I just quote this one bit from Sanity Not Included where like everybody's scared of the wolf, but then Wolf Link just goes, "It's because I'm black, isn't it?"
By the way, I don't know when you got probably check. Guys, when you got check my screen to see in case the volume's still going alright. Audible.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna
It's
check
in
through my
shameless
phone.
plug. Yeah.
I'm checking
I've
all
checked.
3 streams. Audio's good on all 3 ends.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Thanks, Damon. You are
I made
indeed
sure-
a treasure.
I
Keep it
made
going.
sure to go check that thing. Hang in mind.
Don't chuck that down. Don't chuck that down. So I think we gotta hit up the poster
Yeah.
guy.
Stream is sounding a-okay on my, as we speak, on my. Checking through my phone, Sonic.
Alright, good to know.
But yeah, speaking of which, yeah, BB Dubai just finally dropped onto NA, and she was a bit more forgiving to me compared to my
That
CL.
bitch took everything I had.
It took a few, like, less than 5 or 6 multis to get MP2, but I was like, oh, okay.
600.
Ah. Meanwhile, I was Areshkagol blessed me when I got to see Ueda Kana and Mr. Tucson, aka Kana Yoshiki. Doing
That's
that.
it, right. I'm happy for you.
Thank you,
Still
Kano-san and Ueda. And it kind of helps the fact that Ueda too, Kana Ueda is a gamer herself.
Nice.
Alright, I think I'm at a new route.
Gamer
I think I can catch
Grill.
some Pokemon here.
Did
Alright.
it, did it say anything on the top left, on the top portion of the screen?
What?
Wait, I gotta figure
That
this
said,
out.
Did it say that there was that you were in a new route now?
Yes, it did. It said 24.
Okay, so now you can. Okay, so now you can catch a new Pokemon.
Plus, even if it didn't, if I tried to catch a Pokemon, it wouldn't let me anyway.
Just
Because, again,
remember-
this thing will force me to play Nuzlocke rules. Even if oh shit, it had Hyper Fan.
What had
Oh,
Hyper
God.
Fang?
Ah!
This
Oh,
guy-
the Rata Camper Shane. Oh, Jesus! That damage, yo.
Yeah, see, this is why I wanted to keep the Rattata, but no.
You
No, you
could
had to
use it
die.
on. Oh,
Sonic.
God.
Keep
I
that.
was like,
keep in mind.
Hyper Fan, Kevin. It's my only strategy against Misty.
You could. Oh, shoot. I would have had Geo.
Sonic, there are better
to tank
strategies
that.
against Misty.
Oh yeah, look at my team and you tell me if you got a better idea.
Well, what's he got?
Let's see.
He's got
He
a
has
Charmeleon,
Geodude,
Pidgey.
Pidgey.
Sonic, have you tried looking into another Pokemon route? How to catch, say,
An Oddish.
yes.
I mean, I'm hoping I get an Oddish because, I mean, I'm trying to think what's on Route 24 exactly.
How the
Yeah.
fuck do we get
Oh,
into,
and- oh, and then the-
Giovanni's house?
Oh, that's until Celadon City.
Do I
Yeah.
gotta wait, Kevin, do I gotta wait for anything to get to Giovanni's house?
Oh. Oh, never mind. I thought you were.
What are
Yeah,
you?
he's talking, I think.
You have to. You can't go into that house until you
Get
until
the bugs.
not only that, but not until
I'm out.
after you clear Lake Bed
Oh.
Temple and you go through Midna's whole
Fuck,
thing.
that's right, I'm bind. I can't.
Yeah.
And I'm out of potions. Just great.
Rip.
I gotta kill this thing before it kills me.
Yeah, sounds about right.
What's he fighting?
Alright. This fucking snake, which apparently got me in a wrap. I mean, I can't switch out. And I'm poisoned.
I want to just imagine, and Sonic, if you would, as it's
Please
got
do.
you in its coils, it starts rapping at you.
Uh-oh. Coming in.
Hello
Or it
there.
starts doing
Ekans.
the.
Hello,
it's
Ekans,
a
or
more
should I
barely
say,
singing. Well, how's that
or
snake
rather
worrying about things you can't fix?
hello there, Ekans, or should I say, Arbo? Ah!
Ekans is snake spelled backwards, guys.
Meanwhile, if you look at Ekans' name in Japanese, it's literally Arbo. But once it evolves, you add the K, Chabak!
And Arbok is Cobra spelled backwards.
Dakota, oh, you, alright then. Then what's Muck spelled backwards?
Let's not think about that.
Come.
Tony, what did I just say we weren't going to do? We were
said
not
that
going
you
to think
guys-
about it,
Let's
but you in your infinite wisdom, said, "Let's talk about it." Oh
Yes.
yeah!
'Cause I'm the guy that's gonna do it.
All right, let's go. Let's fight Candace.
Alright! Alright,
And
time
now we
to
are
face
going-
off with
we're at the
Susan.
back- We're at the backdrop here for what will eventually be
Alright.
the big battle to come.
Alright. Hello there, Sakuramato. Oh.
Here's your Pylea. High stage from Smash Bros. Brawl.
Ah, yes. The Great Bridge of Elden.
Uh,
Elden
You
Ring.
have some water just to sink.
Alright. Alright, starting off with a level 40 Sneasel.
yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound good.
It's dead.
Yeah. Sneasel.
I wonder why this place smells so funky.
Yeah, do more damage.
Wow, that was just.
How did?
Oh god. It
Oh.
was almost in the red.
How did it?
Oh
survive that?
no!
Fine, Anselmo, go get him.
Oh,
Alright,
Jesus.
I gotta take my steps real carefully now.
Oh,
This is
wait a
Gen
minute.
3, mean poison
Oh
to
god,
the
kill a
goddamn-
slime.
Oh no! He's got gas!
Oh.
But,
Now,
yeah.
hydro pump. Whoop-ah!
As I'm looking through the Sparking Zero voice cast, yeah. So far, Boo is the only one they have had a replacement for to fill in. Yeah. Well, all the forms of Boo.
Frostlass, already pulling out her new ace.
Yeah,
I hate this thing.
I believe,
I hate everyone Pokemon champions.
let's see. Judging from, yep, one of her new additions to her team, and a much better set.
Yeah, and I hate it. It's
Because
too
in the
good.
original, it was
It was
it was
see.
President Barack Obama Snow.
Snover,
I mean, he still has the
Sneasel,
Obama
and
still.
for some reason a Medicham. A Medicham for some reason. Why?
He just does. And I don't really watch his Pokemon challenges anymore. They're good and all, but the outros are so damn long!
Get on with it!
Yeah, get on
Alright.
with it! Just get
Alright.
on with it!
What are you guys talking about again?
Oh, I was talking about the driver.
Ah!
He's a guy who does Pokemon challenges.
Ah! Thank
I
you.
drag the outros now. They're just way too long.
Get fucked, bitch.
I mean, heck, if I were doing
Over it.
videos, if
Cannon.
I were to get back into the groove of doing YouTube videos, I would try to keep those short and sweet. To the point.
Smart.
Yeah.
What if
Ah,
I have a
Blizzard.
What
ball?
you don't want to do is waste everyone's time. You really don't want
One, two, three.
I
I got a Caterpie.
gotta,
It's the reason
gotta
why I
face-
kind of like avoiding the
face off
puddle
again.
for AKA.
I gotta face off against the former
And of
ace
course,
of her
if there are
team.
YouTubers who sell out with sponsorships, make sure you've got sponsored on.
And then we get
Look
to
at that.
the part
Oh,
of this
yeah.
level
Look at that. It's
is-
former President Barack Obama Snow.
Yes,
What
we
is
can.
that thing?
Time to make America. No, I'm not finishing that sentence.
Nope!
Man.
I'm not going there.
Time to make
No,
it
no,
slow.
People starting to kiss your ass.
No, I was
Oh, yeah.
making a. No, I was making a reference. I was about to make a reference to Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Because Gorilla Grodd goes after Barack Obama in the past, and he says, as at one point, and I quote, "Time to make America Grodd again."
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, right. Obama Snow with the ability of Snow Warning, which is basically the equivalent of Tyranitar's Sandstream ability.
Yep.
Her former ace.
Caterpie named Adam.
Oh, wow. Huh.
Yeah, I could definitely could have done better.
It happens to the best of us. And now on to Sneasel. Go get him, John Williams. The guard chomp.
Let's get it. John Williams, the Garchomp.
Tony, in case you're wondering why I named... Yeah, your last resort Pokemon was the first one you brought out. Now,
Alright,
please take this. It would be very disappointed that in your debut battle as a Garchomp, that you die instantly to Ice Shard.
Ooh.
Dragon Rush!
Now
Oh,
we get
yeah.
It was a bit of a pain in the butt to deal with as a kid, because of the Wii's motion controls. Let's see how worse this is.
Alright, we got the Ice Skull badge.
Nice.
Oh yeah, just
7 badges down, 1 more to go.
oh yeah,
Yep.
boys, this is
Yeah, now
feeling
you can
much
climb
better.
rocks.
now.
Yep, now we can climb rocks, as Sonic just said.
Rock climb's not bad. Move.
Oh yeah, this
No,
is
it's
feeling
not
much
bad,
better,
it's
too.
just... Alright. So, speaking of which, we gotta teach one of our Pokemon rock climb.
Alright, new route. Alright, let's hope.
Okay,
Alright, come
John
on,
Williams
give me
can learn
something
it.
Alright.
As much as I would want to teach you Dragon Dance... Goodbye, Sandstorm.
good. Oh shit, it's an Abra.
Ooh, boy.
Sonic, pray, pick a god and pray that you get some good luck on this one. You gotta
I
throw
know,
a Pokeball
I'm throwing the Hail
immediately.
Mary.
This is... Whenever I come across an Abra, this is a good reason why I keep a Butterfree with Sleep Powder.
Fuck.
It escaped, didn't it?
Ouch.
Escape.
Yeah, so that means you
You
can't catch
mentioned
another
the Zero, you
Pokemon.
mentioned the Butterfree, but I have a Caterpie right now, and
Yeah. Honestly, whenever I was playing through Fire Red, I always had the Butterfree with Compound Eyes on standby with Sleep Powder and whatnot.
There we go. Yeah, this
That's
feels
always
much
been
better
my
than
usual-
that.
My usual B&B strat.
This thing has dust. Shield dust.
So
But yeah,
By the way, oh, this.
What's up?
By the way, I think that. By the way, I think
Here's a
that
funny Here's a funny story that just came up. A screening of Spider-Man Brand New Day was evacuated after an audience member unleashed a Hulk-sized fart.
oh
The smell
god.
was so unbearable that moviegoers had to leave the theater in disgust.
Oh god.
Oh god. Have we not learned our lesson? Have they not learned? Did not. Oh
If not-
Jesus. No comment.
At least the movie was still good, though.
Hey, man, you know
Yeah,
what
Seemed
they
alright.
yeah, the movie was pretty good. It's just the only thing I gotta say is that I really hope you're not a fan of X-Men comics. I really hope you're
Buddy.
not. Because
Look, man,
The only ones I
I
like
can't
as far
talk
as
about
X-Men
it because
goes
I want to
is
wait
the
for at
Jim
least a
Lee.
week until. I want to wait until a week until we go into delve into spoilers on the movie.
all right,
No,
all
give
right,
people
I'll-
some
all
time.
right. I'll tell Alex to hold off on talking about the movie until next week.
Yeah,
Out of
especially
respect.
since I'm going out to see it tomorrow after work.
Yeah, so let's
Because-
keep
Give
all
it about a
anything
week
plot
to-
related away.
All right,
All I heard
but the
is
thing
that
is,
Adam Evolved.
but without
Punisher is really good
spoilers,
in that.
without spoiler, yeah, Punisher is great in that movie. Mark Ruffalo doesn't take up too much time. I'm in the film. And again, I hope you're not a fan of X-Men, especially
The
Jean
Sex
Grey.
Men.
Dude,
The
I'm
Sex
what
not-
did I
Men.
say? You just
Don't make
that
me-
might as well be saying. You
Don't
had
make
the
me
name
pull out the
dropper,
Nero.
did you?
Don't make me
Sorry.
pull up the Nero F-bomb.
Right. At any rate, yeah. Now the movie's tracked to make over $2 billion.
Like the highest amount it's made so far.
It outgrossed Avengers Endgame's initial domestic in the box office. Like, that is an incredible feat.
It's fun. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah, but keep in mind, I know, the last two Avengers movies were insane in terms of the box office. It's especially Endgame. So
I understand that, but you know, everyone loves Spider-Man because it's cool.
yeah, but the thing is that at Spider-Man but here's the thing, and it's like Spider-Man with only Punisher, Hulk, and with only Punisher and Hulk.
Don't.
I'm not saying it. And it's like, yeah, it's like with only two characters, one of which being an Avenger, and the other not being an Avenger, somehow managed to outgross domestically the Avengers' last big movie.
Again, Spider-Man's kind of has the Batman effect, where he's just so big that he could probably carry a movie franchise on his own, figuratively and literally. They tried to do it twice.
Kind of like how Capcom, similarly when Monster Hunter, it kept them mostly afloat even during their like unfortunate downs. Time.
The Dark Ages,
like,
yes.
Reaper
Yeah.
Claw. If I had a Dustclops, if I had considered using a Dustclops like in Emil's playthrough of this game, that would definitely be a boon.
Alright, I'm just gonna put Kenny to Adam, hopefully he levels up soon.
Oh, better make this one count.
Oh, hey Barry, how you doing? Oh, you.
Oh, mister, what's next? You're gonna give me a fine for just, well, being normal? What did I do
that's
to you,
unfortunate.
bitch?
Yeah, Barry got off-screen beaten by Jupiter.
Ah, of course.
Damn.
So,
The funny thing is that
in Japanese time, we're going to be getting big press conference stuff tied to next season of Kamen Rider. So we'll probably end up getting a brand new trailer for that soon too.
Oh, right, yeah. Another interesting Toku news, Tony. Maji Ranger this year is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year. A whole Sentai.
Yeah, and
Maji
so
Ranger.
far they had already done memorial releases of the old Magi Ranger cones as well.
Yeah, and the cast did have a reunion. Well, mostly everyone with the exception of Maji Red.
Yeah.
So-
I think them and Shinkenja are like one of the
They're basically
cast
became
that
the...
are very hard to get back.
Yeah,
to
they're
that.
basically sort of like the Troy Baker equivalent, where they're now featured in a lot of big projects, and they just don't have time for like come
I
back
think
for
it's
like
more
little
so like
reunions.
how Kuga also has
Ooh.
his actor ended up becoming like stupid big to the point where they could never get him back for anniversary stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I remember rewatching through Kokaiger many years ago. It was nice that Maji Red made an appearance for, like, the Maji Ranger tribute episode.
You can thank
like-
Mr. Kamen Ranger Red himself because he's the person who got a lot of old Sentai alumni to,
Teruaki Ogawa, yeah, who was...
especially with the
Kurosuke.
whole earthquake that happened at the time
Yeah.
too.
The
So
Ginga Man episode was a double whammy of a cameo with both Ginga Red and Black Knight Hyuga.
So as it turns out, Digimon Beat Break is about to be in its final arc of the series, and
Which,
taking over its slot until a new series comes out in 2027, because Digimon is now riding that high that it hasn't had for years now.
Probably gonna be Precure or something.
Interesting enough, in Beat Break, Myotismon is back, but it's now played by Joe Zizia.
Interesting casting choice, considering thing prior, he's been voiced by Richard Epcar and Neil Kaplan. And the latter of which was in the second season of Cross Wars, but with Neo Myotismon.
Yeah. And let's see.
Wait.
In okay, so in Japanese, Vamdemon / Myotismon is played by Hiroyuki Yoshino. So hello, President Mike, and Mr.
It's so
Scruffy
weird.
Head from Spy Family.
It was still weird to me how the English dub had been far more consistent with the voice of quite a few of their character, or as well in the Japanese version, it hasn't been all that consistent, which you would think is
Oh shit! Right, it has
White-
confusion.
yeah.
Oh.
What happened?
Huh?
Who
Oh, God.
Mankey's
died?
dead.
Mankey.
Oh.
You know, Sonic.
Oh.
One thing that ended up happening to me when I
I
was
thought it had water gun instead of confusion, but I guess that was wrong.
No.
I guess it's no.
It had water pulse.
Unfortunate.
There we go. Now we get to unfreeze Zora's domain.
Yep, with a
Yeah.
giant spike.
Let's see.
So
Looking at here, Ryuzabra Otomo pretty much voiced Myotismon since Adventure and New Century, while Morikawa did O2 and Ghost Game.
that is like, could
What
they
is
not
taking up
stick
the
with
Digimon
one?
spot now?
For now, it's going to be like a couple of selected episodes by the fans of Adventure, Adventure 2, and Tamers, and Frontier.
So more reruns then.
Kinda, yeah. So just before, or we end up getting into the new series that's coming out next year.
So
Yeah.
Personally, it's like we have enough
on that
material.
sometime in October.
Yeah. Honestly,
Alright.
and oh, now that we have rock climb, we can go up here.
Finally, bubble free.
But like, yeah, I was
And
looking
no
at the Dragon Ball, some of the Dragon Ball castings, like Supreme Kai was an interesting case where he was generally had been voiced by Yuji Mitsuya. Because I think because he's more busy with on-camera stuff and other things, all subsequent appearances of the Supreme Kai would be played by Shinichiro Ota, who had previously voiced him in Dragon Ball GT. It was like,
And I
Believe
do.
it's-
And in regards to like when the adventure cast ended up getting older,
Yeah.
when the adventure cast ended up getting older, or it's like I get the change for a decent chunk of the cast, especially especially like
the
Taichi.
Digidesmos.
Yeah, especially like Taichi and whatnot. Izumi is still voiced by a woman, and despite him being in high school, and sure the same is true in the dub of with Mona Marshall, but the thing is like not a lot of people want on anyone but Mona Marshall to voice Izzy in English, of
Right.
course. But we
Yeah.
didn't. And as for Ann Yako's voice for Izzy in Digimon Adventure 2020, it's like, as I've said before, she doesn't even really. She kind of has the same issue that Amy Pallant had with Tails, where she didn't even try to sound like a boy. Like
but
literally replace one of Izzy's Y chromosomes with an X chromosome, with another X chromosome, and it's literally just a geeky woman.
And now we are at the last round of Spears of Twilight.
Yep.
Spears of Lightning.
And you can
There
get
you go.
all but one of them throughout your journey in the Lanayru province,
Because we get a creepy ass mini boss to take down at the end.
which is actually really neat. Because as if the last area was gonna make it easy for you.
Dear Lord, help me. Dear Lord, help
But
us
yeah.
all.
Going back to Kaioshin's Supreme Kai real quick. In Kai, Yuji Mitsuya would come back to voice him, as this was basically almost seen as a chance for him to kind of give the character a proper performance, so he could do it justice again before he would end up being busy with other stuff. So
I'm
there's
a
that.
Kaioshi. Kaio what?
And I still find that hard to believe that this is the same man who would later go on to play Suguru Kamoshida in Persona 5.
Huh. That's
Mr. Certified lover boy.
Oh yeah.
Certified pedophile. What?
But
But yeah, this is actually where, well, at least one of my old babysitters ended up leaving my old pile of Twilight Princess off on. And he stuck around for a while. So and I remember back in the day, at least, we always being a little bit freaked out by the Twilight Zone and everything, as like a young kid. And recently so
yeah,
too.
Kevin, I think Alex is showing up soon. He just opened up Dope Room.
okay.
Oh, really?
What's he got? What we
We'll
got?
we'll have to let him know that we're gonna hold off on talking about Spider-Man until next Monday, so that way everybody here could have seen the movie and whatnot.
I mean, I have seen the story. I'm just giving respect for a lot of more people.
Just like giving people, it's like we at least give it a week long.
Yeah, and plus,
after that, if you haven't seen it, then stay out of here.
yeah.
Well, we will put a spoiler warning at the start of the thing, just to let you know, give you what hey,
Hey, Alex.
Hey,
Hey, stay.
keep in mind that laugh track there is just from one of his unused takes from something he was recording.
You don't have to tell that. You don't have to tell people that every time.
I have to
Let it be
tell
a mystery.
whatever.
I thought
man.
it was just him like being constipated or something.
Anyway, so Alex, we're gonna be holding off on talking about the new Spider-Man movie until next week, since Sonic was saying, and yeah, we should probably hold off on that until one, everybody's seen the movie, and two, so that anybody in our hypothetical audience would be able to have seen it.
Well, I will say this.
Especially
I will
one single
this,
Ben.
fuck you, Superman, and fuck you, Odyssey.
Yeah.
Outgrossed the combined totals of Superman and Supergirl
In Endgame.
in the one weekend.
Yep.
Outgrossed. They're
Suck
kicking
it,
the Odyssey out of IMAX theaters because they're making room for more Spider-Man. Because it had a $1 billion opening weekend.
Hey, it's Spider-Man. That shit's gonna make
Yeah,
my
but the
head
thing
crack
is
if it's
that-
good.
Yeah, but the thing is that even in, like, Spider-Man, up until the MCU had garnered a lot of traction, wasn't really like the billion-dollar grossing franchise. Like, it made hundreds of millions of dollars. Whereas back when Toby and Andrew were wearing the mask, but it didn't really warrant nearing a billion. I mean, hell, Andrew's last Spider-Man movie, before No Way Home, was outgrossed by Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Well,
A good movie only because James Gunn didn't write it.
Alright, so,
Oh,
adjusted for inflation, 2002 Spider-Man 1 grossed $1.3 billion.
Yeah, that's adjusted for inflation, and so that's no surprise there.
although I wonder if Marvel would take
Which
the
puts
correct lessons from this movie, because apparently Tom Holland is the one we can thank for this movie
So
ending
listen-
up the way it is too.
So listen to this. No
Okay.
Way Home is the highest grossing Spider-Man film of all time, adjusted for inflation. Number 2 is Spider-Man 1. Number 3 is Far From Home, which was riding the Endgame hype train.
Yep.
Numbers 4 and 5 are Spider-Man 3 and 2. And then this is fucking embarrassing. Spider-Man Homecoming is higher grossing than The Amazing Spider-Man, but thankfully thankfully only by about $90 million. Actually, it's less than $90 million when you look at it. So, but yeah, Across the Spider-Verse, well, Into the Spider-Verse, which is one of the best ones, is dead fucking last.
How unfortunate.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Ben O'Reilly is still brooding about his musculature.
Hey, they're gonna give Toei Spider-Man a better treatment than Ben Reilly did.
If Toei Spider-Man was in that movie, I guarantee you it would probably make so much money.
Do you remember when they put Toei Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse comic, and it was a fucking joke?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
like
they
the
also
people-
made Leo Cardin lose.
Yeah, I was
The
gonna
Mac-
say,
that-
Leopardon doesn't
Meku's whole
lose.
thing, the Meku's whole thing is that he has no loss record. Dude went, the Mech won every single fight it ever was in the original Toei Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And they made him take an L, all for the sake of edgy crossover shit.
Yeah. Well, they also didn't realize, because they must have only known that, one, Japanese Spider-Man is Japanese and has a giant robot, because they don't know that Japanese Spider-Man is a fucking menace to society.
I mean,
As
he's
seen
the
with
You mean in
Mech
terms of
There-
him being him? You
He
mean
is
how
the
he's able to pull
He is
his
the
own
emissary
fight?
from hell.
Oh, you're referencing the opening. Well, the premise.
When it's
And,
on
he
his
al-
catchphrase.
and it's also impossible to reveal a secret identity. Because under
Yeah.
his mask are infinite masks.
Yep.
Because he's just prepped up like that.
Yep.
Always prepared.
Yeah.
We gotta always. I wish they could end up doing something like Adam West Batman versus Toei Spider-Man.
Oh, dude, if they did a crossover
I think
between
totally
those two,
fine.
I'd be head over heels, bro.
Toei
I
Spider-Man would
would think
probably
that.
win, but Adam West's Batman would pull out the anti-bats, the anti-spider bat spread.
Oh,
or
here
something
comes
like
Looker. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
But I
Hello there,
I,
Dang.
And the thing
like,
about
Japanese Spider-Man's a fucking demon.
yes, he
Literally.
is.
Yeah.
You think Peter Parker's a motherfucker, or like,
Nah,
He
Japanese
is-
Spider-Man's on a whole nother level of his own.
Yeah.
Like,
I would buy that.
There we go.
you ever seen that picture of him just sitting in the van nodding at the bad guys? It's like, yeah,
he's like, I'm aware of your
Well, the whole
plans,
thing-
and I'm gonna stop
Yeah.
you bitch out.
yeah, I fucked up your plans. What are you gonna do about it, bitch?
You're gonna come home
they-
right to your mommy?
And then they had him not want to defeat an enemy quickly because it would be without honor. It's like, oh, Japanese stereotypes much.
It
Okay,
kind of
Kevin,
reminds
so
me of
what
how
What's song number 3 here we're supposed to be referencing?
Huh?
he's playing
Oh,
Twilight
what's
Princess, Alex.
Oh.
Zelda knowledge.
I'd have to look into all of the songs in there, but I believe there's another one that's referencing Wind Waker.
Like, yeah, we got Wolf number 3 out in the wild.
Oh. Oh, right.
For our next source.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I forgot to neglect this, so regarding Sparking Zero, will Stephanie Nadoli return to voice Mini Daima Goku, despite that calling reprising role as Kid Goku?
I mean, that was before the DLC. Like,
well, okay, but with the recent expansion, Colleen was brought in to fill in for Nadoli because of that recent
That recent
Her
arrest
presence.
that happened.
yeah. Yeah, that
Oh,
happened
that is-
early this year. Property imprisonment for
Like-
DWI and property theft.
My dad is gathering the divorce papers that he can burn them, and then he will be legally married again.
Okay.
Oh,
Swag.
congratulations.
Oh.
See?
What is this on? What is this in context?
Deltarune.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
So,
How far are you at now with Delta Room?
I've gotten to the point where Asgore is... Okay, so I've ran into the mold smalls and the fucking... No, it's the fucking bugs. The
You're in
Shino
the-
beetles.
You found
I got to the
Quicksand
part where-
reference, right?
Asgore is looking for the fucking papers.
Oh, okay.
And you got the reference that they Toby Fox reference they left in. There's some obscure thing where he was in college where he was doing a lesson on quicksand, and they end up having like some image of like I think the maid lady from Toho, Sakia.
Oh.
Copy.
And she's like stuck in quicksand, being like, "Won't someone come save me?"
So that's what a weapon has weapons do.
Yeah, he tossed it weird. He tossed it twice.
I mean, considering that there's a lot of Toho references here with, I think, Aqua,
But it's like it's a very specific and obscure Toby Fox
It's-
reference for him to toss it.
It's like it's one of those references you gotta catch unless you really.
only the
You
real
know your Toby Fox lore, then you know.
Yeah.
We have a Fanta. We have purple. We have raw moon, Fanta, flowery soda, and Chica-Cola. Natural
Nice.
ungulate taste.
Yeah.
Oh,
By the way, they also did one last new update for Delta Room. And they not only gave the secret boss an easy mode, but a hard mode now.
huh.
And if you beat the hard mode, you gain full rights to peg the cat girl.
That is fine.
Don't tempt me.
so I was asking the guys earlier, or today, like what would be your, what has been like your ideal staple teams for each region in Pokemon? And for first,
Actually,
I ended up just listing off the one. I started off with obviously Kanto first, and they were Charizard, Primeape, Raichu, Marowak, Alakazam, and Lapras. Though Alakazam can be swapped out for Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
In case I can't get access as
I'm
Alakazam,
having
or
a
hell,
tea break with the blue girl.
actually, I
Or
can
hell,
probably
I-
list off my team for I think going off of my Fire Red let's play, but
Yeah. Yeah, and and Kadabra could also take Alakazam's place since you know. It's a it's
That's an
good.
Undertale Yellow reference, isn't it?
yeah.
Its Kadabra is basically just as good as Alakazam, not better.
It's
Charizard,
decent.
Yeah, Charizard's got obviously fire flying, and plus it helps that it's a really good mixed attacker.
Yeah.
Primeape is a speedy physical attacker that can learn some great fighting type moves like Cross Chop, Brick Break, and whatnot. Raichu,
What is-
Raichu's
Yeah,
got
it's
that
Primeape
got the whole
One of
mixed
the
attack.
fastest. One of
Yeah,
the
Alright,
fastest
so let me go ahead
There-
and pull up the stuff that I left here for Gen 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had some.
So I'm usually going to be. Here's the thing, though. I'm going to go off of the extra notes I think I left.
Yeah, you picked out Blastoise, Lapras, Nidoking, Hitmonchan, Aerodactyl, and Gengar.
Now, Gengar, I'm usually unable to get my hands on.
Well, there's an interesting
Because-
trick that
Well,
trick
it's
that
a
you could
trade
do
focus
for
on, though, isn't it?
yeah, but there's an interesting trick that you could do that requires you to have 2 separate windows for emulation.
MGBA, baby.
Yeah, and making sure that you have 2 separate save files.
But yeah,
I'll load it up.
other than that, I'd say I usually do try and go for the Dratini grind. Casino.
Yeah.
Well, either
Sorry.
well, either the
Since it is
casino
fire
or
red-
well, either the casino or just do it at the Safari Zone. Oh, and after you get the super rod.
Honestly, yeah, you can go either way. Either do the Celadon method or the Safari Zone.
It's
But if you can
preferable
actually...
it's preferable
you
to do
can
the latter
actually-
method since it costs less.
Yeah, because the Safari Zone, you may never know. You could. There is that rare chance you might run into a Dragonair that could save you a bit of the grinding.
Yeah.
Not by much, but still, the option's there.
I love this galactic grunt. The locked door is only open with a special key. Now, if I was a comedy relief sort of bad guy, I'd tell you, but I really don't know.
He could probably fall under the Mr. Krabs logic. This door won't open until I say open.
Yeah, but here's the thing. And the guy genuinely doesn't know. Oh,
Yeah.
because he's that much of a grunt. The thing about... Tony, I did say that I would get on your case for having 2 water types in
But
this
it's like
game.
Lapras at least has the extra ice coverage.
Yeah,
And
and
they
on
usually
top...
expect Blastoise to be more like water
Yeah, and
type.
plus-
The physical tank.
Yeah, and plus at
Tanky,
least Blastoise can learn Ice Beam and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
Usually have
you-
them
I
running
mean,
some other
unless you
stuff.
could use Lapras as your like special attacker, like since it can learn Sidekick.
The only good Ice-type option aside from Articuno to use in Gen 1 or Fire Red Leaf Green is Jinx. Because...
And then- and-
Well, why
Yep,
would I
yeah.
want to really pick up Nicki Minaj though?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's
That's
the thing,
not
Tony.
that's Jinx wasn't based on. No, it was the whole
That's-
Japanese
that's
trend
the
of the
joke.
gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's why I kind of... It's kind of why I jokingly refer to Jinx as one of 2 racially insensitive stereotypes. I'm not serious about that. I
It's-
just say that as a joke.
It was one of those weird issues that it was just blown out of proportion for like the wrong reasons. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
it was between Jinx and Mr. Popo, and only Jinx had a major color change from black
Yeah,
to purple.
and I did especially mention the months back that subsequent episodes of the early seasons of Pokemon were aired on streaming services, but they had to go back and re-edit Jinx's color to be purple. And I think, and for some strange reason, yeah, Jinx was voiced by Mayumi Tanaka in Japanese.
Hey Alex, you remember what one Jinx went through with Mr. Popo?
Yeah.
Just go full.
Shut up, bitch, you love it!
Yeah.
Damn it, Adam. Could have gone a snake.
But yeah. And the only reason I kind of question your choice with Hitmonchan is mostly due to the fact...
the extra elemental coverage. And he
Yeah, but the problem is that it doesn't... The elemental...
punch is good.
Except, isn't
Does punch
Hitmonchan more defensive oriented?
It's supposed to be
No,
more
no.
defensive oriented due to the nature of how Tyrogue evolves into it. But
Yeah,
at the same
that's
time,
a factor.
but at the same time,
But we don't have Tyrogue
Hitmonchan
in
can't
this
make
game.
can't make proper
Yeah.
utilization of the elemental punches due to the fact that
They're
At the
considered
physical-
special.
yeah, they're considered special attacks, and the physical special split has yet to
And-
happen.
And Hitmonchan's special stat ain't all that good.
That's kind of why
Well, it's still
Hitmonlee.
physical, though.
Yeah, it's
Well,
kind of
no,
why. It's kind of
that's
why
the thing, like-
Hitmonlee is more of the preferred
vi-
of the two.
the more
for-
viable option.
Yeah, and then Gen 4 happens, and then Hitmonchan got some clout.
Yeah.
That's why he's my goat. He's my dog.
I get that. I'm just saying, like,
He punches good.
the best moves that you could teach Hitmonchan by that point are Mach Punch and Sky Uppercut.
Yeah, Mach Punch is, I believe, is the basically It's basically the fighting type equivalent to quick attack.
Yep, just like
Flowery made a big fucking mistake
in summoning Exodia.
because he's got Asgore pissed at him.
Huh.
I can tell by the look on his face.
But actually, yeah, I should probably go over my team for Gen 1 / Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Yeah.
Alright, so my team, I think the last time I played it back in 2023 proper was
With boys, even if some of them
it
are
consisted of Charizard, Raichu, I believe Lapras, Aerodactyl, Dragonite, and I think I might have used a Gengar, but I think I was gonna consider using Alakazam at one point, but ultimately settled with Gengar.
Ooh, dubious disc.
But if I couldn't,
we also-
if I didn't consider Gengar or Alakazam,
Oh, I forgot
Hypno would have been my alternative Psychic type, since
Ooh.
one of the more- it's one of the more defensive sidekicks in the game.
Ah, did he?
By the way, we also had got some new updates for you boys, so like your power scale.
Yeah, because Hubo had updated what.
He has updated things regarding some distance stuff. So, one Spirit Re comes out to about approximately 4.828 kilometers,
Round that up and you get 5 kilometers.
which ends up at least which is more than what we've at least assumed. At least upscaling something like Ichibe's Palms of 1,000 Re from
Oh boy, I love that.
3,927 to 4,828 kilometers.
In other words, 5,000 kilometers.
And Sarite can fit 200 Re within its radius, or about 965.6 kilometers. And Shikai Hitsugai's ROE is about 3 Re, which is about 14.48 kilometers.
Basically, a Hitsugaya has a massive range.
Ray.
Hitsugai, I think he's the guy I'm thinking of then.
Toshiro
How
Hitsugaya
much
is
plus
the
is it
captain
on?
of Squad 10.
He's the guy who people are always shipping with Rengiku, right?
Well, between shipping with Rangiku or Momo. But Hinamori is more or less due to the fact that they're childhood besties.
Man, I could have fucking audition.
Although I still love
Damn it.
how Momo refers to Rangiku as a freak of nature. And I'm like, she's not wrong there. Rangiku is something else.
She's hot, and that's what she is.
Yes. And she is essentially the big sister to quite a few people, and that's part of her appeal as a character. She's literally part of the reason why Hitsugaya became a Shinigami in the first place, because if it wasn't for her, his grandmother would have been frozen to death.
She was almost frozen today.
So yeah, Hitsugaya owes her a lot. They bicker her quite often, but
You know, yeah, they kind of remind me of the old married couple, like they.
yeah,
like they tease each- It's
yeah, they
it
argue
kinda
like an
reminds
old
me of-
married couple.
It's kind of like the equivalent of. I'm gonna make a bit of a Kamen Rider comparison in Ryuki, Miho, and the main male lead in that series, because they kind of.
Night between
Mirror.
day and night, basically.
Yeah. I can look this up.
They're both kind of like, they kind of just bicker with each other, but it's like,
Yeah, I think it was Shinji and Miho Kirishima. Yeah, those two in particular.
yeah, both of them, even if when you see them out, they can't come back up in later appearances. They still hold that sort of relationship up, but it's like they're bros at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So how would I get back? Gotta figure out how to get back
Actually,
down to the lake now.
Okay, here's something
Although-
I find interesting.
Can you tell me
Long
how
time
to
ago.
get to the lake?
So, even though, for whatever reason, Minnie Krillin is played by Laura Woodhull instead of Laurie Steele, they brought Laurie Steele to play Marva and Dyna, which
Which is-
I-
Yeah, that is very odd.
for unknown reasons.
Can you tell me how to get to the lake? The
Like,
lake.
that's,
The lake.
that's still one of the few weird, like, kind of weird dubbing oopsies. Like,
Yeah,
Bizarre
it's
Dyna.
so.
Oh, hang on, I think Southland might be.
Speaking
I
of which,
digress.
Daima's finally getting another re-release.
Proper.
Why?
Yeah, it's
don't know,
like it's
'cause
been out of
I
stock
got
since.
mine.
It's been out of stock for like God knows how long. Like it's been in like limbo. I feel.
That
Yeah,
is
this little bit right
peculiar.
here, it's just me being
As I,
like,
yeah, cause like I looked at the special edition that Japan got, and it looks more like yeah, you get your money's worth out of it. Like,
I'm just saying
I
here,
get
like,
that.
Although-
she'll be like, can you tell me how to get to the lake? Can you tell
Although
me how to
speaking
get to
of
the
new
lake?"
releases, as it turns out, Discotech had quite the array of releases announced over the weekend.
Yeah.
yeah,
Not
they
least of which being the big fucking O.
Yep, big
Yeah.
Samurai Pizza Cats.
Lupin the Third,
Fuck
the
you,
Red Jacket
Bob.
series.
Fuck you very, very much.
What did Bob do to you?
Oh, Robert from Robert's Anime Corner Store is a piece of shit.
Oh right, they rescued an old ADV title they did, Penny Pony Dash.
and another series they opted to now release on Blu-ray, along with the announcement of the next collection of Digimon OVAs, Digimon Frontier.
Also,
Ooh.
on the third.
Which I mentioned, they did yes, mostly all of the English dub episodes that at least got dubbed anyways, and the Lupin the Third versus Cat's Eye.
Is there a way back down to the lake? The lake.
And
Kevin,
as far as
Yeah.
I've looked into the
how do I
voice
get back
acting
down
of that,
to the lake? The lake.
To get back down to Lake Hylia, I believe you'd have to go and find a separate route, a route to get down there. Down there, maybe from Zora's River.
Well, I've already walked away from Zora's River, unless I gotta keep going down.
You gotta go down the current.
Well, I already took the side path that was up here, so...
Yeah, that leads you back to Hyrule Castle. Oh, I'm referring to like the main current in Zora's domain.
I'm trying to get back to the lake. The lake.
Oh, and
man.
here's a unique room to Platinum.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the team meeting room.
Yep,
Fun
this
fact,
is not.
I'm older than
We're-
Cyrus
Basically, we're
Yep.
eavesdropping. We're kind of listening.
now.
Fellow members of Team Galactic, hear me. My name, as I appear to you today, is Cyrus. This world of ours is a crude
Fuck
one.
off, Cyrus.
In a word, it is incomplete. It has been and always will be. This
That's
world
literally what it is.
This world is imperfect. It must be remade in my image.
Oh,
God.
God, he's like Sandra.
Oh God! Oh God!
Except the
dude.
worst
You
part is
only-
that Cyrus
The
isn't
only
even
thing we can do is to remake it to be as beautiful as me.
Lysandra. You're the one behind all of this. Yes, it is I, Lysandra.
Lysandra, my machinations laid untended for years.
And meanwhile, the player's just like, I noticed this a while ago. What the fuck are you guys on about?
I just just now noticed Pro ZD sounds like he's doing an impression of Jim Carrey's Charlton Heston.
Yeah,
It sounds more
yeah, I
like,
totally get that.
I'd say it sounds more
Yeah,
like
Looker
Sly
points
from,
out that Cyrus is only 27 years old and he was able to motivate all of these guys.
I'm the same
Yes,
age as
we-
Cyrus.
Right then, Team
You could be
Galactic
capable
Leader Akagi.
To
Ladies and gentlemen.
just with the proper motivation.
I'm
Oh,
the same age as Cyrus, and yet he looks like that. I'm scared for my
I
future.
don't want to talk about my sister twerking on
I
a
thought this
wrecking
guy,
ball.
well, given the way his facial expression and likeness is drawn,
Yeah,
I
it's like-
expect this guy to be in his 30s or something.
And the worst part is that the only semblance of humanity he's got in him is the fact that he hasn't attacked Sunny Shore City. And that's
Yeah.
literally because he's from there.
Also, the fact that he's got a Pokemon that.
Oh, it's I just realized it's Second Diner where they serve
Yeah.
second breakfast.
It's like, maybe that I would assume he had one in stock somewhere, like in his archives.
There we go. Now we can get to the lake.
Either way, I mean, either he really likes that Zubat.
No,
He's
we
like,
can
you
get
know
to
what?
the lake where we can do like drowning player characters.
No, we're not doing that. What are you talking about, man?
Dragon sends
We're just
his
trying to find the lake.
regards.
King Dragon sends his regards.
Okay,
You'll
I know
find
we-
this rifle from my cold dead hand.
okay, I know we don't like the man and for his really stupid opinions, but we should do a reaction series on his King on those sketches because those are funny.
Alright, then.
Somebody has actually taken those.
Track is about change.
Somebody has taken those sketches and photoshopped various things about Fire Emblem 3 houses onto his
Can I
characters.
go over there? Can I give him a high five? I wanted to Green a high five.
Alright.
I wanted to
Alright.
give Green a high five.
SVC Chaos time, so hello, Violent Ken.
Oh, come on! Let me hit you, you fucking frog!
So Sonic, by any chance have you seen the art for Violent Ken in SVC Chaos where he kinda has afro hair? Or as I like to call him, Afro Ken?
Talking about.
Afro Ken! Where Node
Hey.
literally gives him an afro, but in reality he was trying to emphasize the craziness in him being consumed by the...
The Satsui no Hado?
I know, I
Oh,
think it was him
psycho
being
powers.
possessed the psycho powers from Bison.
Oh, right, yeah.
Wild, based on the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got the pinkish purple eyes.
So,
Also one of the weirdest bloodshot
Pinkish
roles
purple eyes,
I've
you
ever
say.
seen.
so the
Yeah.
thing about... So... Now... Oh, and it's interesting that they would... And for the Digimon OVA is Island of the Lost Digimon on the Saber. There's OVA as well as X Evolution.
And
Wait.
one of which has hasn't seen like a release since only being shown a few times and nothing much about it. It's like
I'm genuinely surprised. You know, some people have actually gone out of their way to upload the entirety of Island of the Lost Digimon on social media. You know, just for the purpose of preservation and whatnot. And I'm like, you know, I may not like Digimon Frontier, but this is something I can get behind.
yeah. Oh,
Found
Jesus
some protein.
Christ. Violent Ken.
There you are, you dirty bastard. There we go.
Gonna raise John Williams' attack.
Jesus Christ, Violent Ken.
Okay, I should actually read out Garchomp's Pokédex entry. Okay, so let's go through. Because this should be
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh yeah, in a rare bit of social media kickback, by the way. So, everybody probably knows by now. Maxie Whitehead was
Yeah.
going to be at Anime Matsuri, and
Yep.
then
And to make sure,
canceled Funimation, and well, former Funimation, current Crunchyroll click people who essentially bullied her into leaving, and then
turns out,
a little
and
bit
to make
later.
su-
Yeah, after all that, like she said on social media that there was a contract in place. It's like, no, there wasn't. But so turns out on social media afterwards. So in a rare bit of social media kickback, Vic Mignogna said that in response to somebody who said, to make the situation worse, a Texas judge who was an a-hole believed everything that Monica, Jamie, and her boyfriend presented evidence to the judge, and he decided to make Vic use up all his money to pay the settlement. I hope the Texas judge suffers the worst fate. That judge is, by the way, John P. Chupp. John P. Chupp, go fuck yourself. But also, I just have to mention here, I've been playing the game Crop this whole time. I'll have to fix that in a second. But Vic replied to this guy. Vic replied to him and said, it wasn't that he believed them, it's that he didn't even read the binder with 300 pages of defamation. He dropped the case because he said I was a public figure. Like that somehow makes it okay. As an elected official, he was afraid to get into one of those cancel culture cases. And I have to agree, and not just because I have a vested interest in this, because I'm one of the people who contributed to that binder full of defamation, and because I went through dozens upon dozens upon dozens of pages and archived all of them and sent them to Ty Beard. And
you also have your own end of legal stuff as well.
Well, I wasn't working in the field in that capacity at the time, but I was a determined little research monkey, and I created my own little compendium of defamation that helped to make its way into Ty's folder that wound up getting most likely thrown away the moment it passed across John P. Chupp's desk. And judges are technically supposed to inform themselves as to the merits of the case based on the information that they have available to them from the council.
Here we go, guys.
But
Mini boss time.
But there's also technically nothing stopping them from just not doing anything.
Just don't give a shit.
Yeah, because if they don't give a shit, they can if they're an elected official, as long as if they're an appointed official, there's essentially no way to bring them back from it. If they're an elected official, the public has to know, and it's very difficult to get the public, one, to get the public to know about stuff like this, and two, to get the public to care.
Yeah.
And
So,
as a result, you just wind up with bullshit. I am quite happy to see Vic standing up for himself on social
which is
media now.
good, because
Yeah.
good God,
Here we
At
go,
this
boys.
point,
he spent like nearly 7 years almost turning the other cheek.
yeah.
And this drama has been going on for so long that it's like, are you people that childish?
And to make
They are.
and for the viewers out
Legitimately,
there,
They fucking are.
and in case anyone who doesn't know who Maxie Whitehead is, she's also predominantly the voice of Dende in Dragon Ball Kai, and of course Alphonse in Brotherhood. Oh, and
He
Kurama
hasn't
in-
voice
Oh,
acted in anything for 6
And-
fucking years, and we don't even know if
and-
she reprised Katsuma in My Hero.
And what's crazy is that, her last 2 voice acting roles was in DBZ Kakarot and the second My Hero Academia movie.
Yeah, as Katsuma. We don't know if she reprised because they didn't credit her. And on top of that, and it's like, if you're not gonna pay for her bills, why do you give a fuck about where she goes to get paid?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, if you're not gonna have her do anything, why should you care? Ugh. Anyway,
Oh, man.
Garchomp, the mock Pokemon, on 6'3", 209.4 pounds. It is said that when one runs at high speed, its wings create blades of wind that can fell nearby trees.
Alright, the Garchomp.
Yes. Male Garchomps are known for having that little notch in their dorsal fins. Females do not. That is the difference between the male and female
There we go,
of their
boys.
respective species.
The greatest bit of Nightmare Fuel to come out, Twilight Princess.
Nice.
You know which scene's coming up, boys.
Yep. The Twilight Zone-esque scene in the game. One of the scenes that was just like, what the fuck is going on?
What kind of nightmare fuel incarnations is that?
Yeah, it's like you're already 2/3 of the way done with collecting the Fused Shadow. It's at this point you finally know what exactly you're collecting before you go get the last one. It's a nice little bit of lore. It's a nice little bit of lore dumping, in that it gives us a great visual as to what was going on and why these things happened.
So we got ourselves another teaser for the upcoming Persona collab in Nikkei. So first we had like one of the cop people as sort of a callback to like Persona 3. But now we have Quincy looking at the TVs. As least a callback to Persona 4 end of things.
Come on.
Man.
God.
By the
God
way,
dang
guys, you want to know who also made the whole Lysanderoth comparison thing with Cyrus?
Who?
Some call me Johnny.
Yeah.
He actually used Sungwon Cho's flip ips of it.
And today is also the 100th birthday of the one Bill Cosby.
Oh god.
Oh,
That's funny.
you had to say that right when you were hit. I couldn't tell
You want to know the worst part, Sonic? In Fire Red Leaf Green, you end up having to encounter a wild Hypno.
Yeah, and that's like very late,
That's it.
later.
In the Sevi Islands.
Yeah.
Oh dear fucking god, that Sneasel almost killed John Williams. Yeah, I'm not risking you dying.
Oh, leave it. You got plenty of revives.
Dude,
Holy shit.
this thing's speed is insane.
Oh fuck!
If I had an
He got wide eyes
Infernape,
now.
if I had an Infernape,
Jesus Christ.
we would not be having this conversation. So, Cyrus kind of upped his levels by a significant chunk. And he will proceed to up his levels again while also getting two new party members.
And when we get to the Distortion World, yeah, this is where he becomes a bit of a threat. And he is fully prepared and loaded.
What do you need? I don't know. Costco will tell me when I get there.
Especially when his Gyarados comes into the picture.
Oh, yeah. Because a couple Dragon Dances later, he will Earthquake your entire party.
Oh
To death! Oh, come on! Hit the goddamn bird!
Holy
By the way,
shit.
Kevin,
Ooh.
I want to get into. If I'm gonna go, I'm gonna plan on reading through the Bleach manga at some point soon this week.
Alright, that's...
Is the Bound Arc part of the manga, or is that
No.
anime exclusive?
No, that's anime exclusive shit. Bound Arc is not canon by any stretch of the imagination.
So then, if I ever go through the anime, we can just skip that too.
Skip the Bound Arc, skip... And basically skip... There's a whole list of things to skip on like various websites or anime viewing, so I'd recommend checking that for skipping stuff in terms of the anime. Oh god, his last Pokemon is a Crobat.
Oh lord.
Oh god. And I thought the
Oh,
Honchkrow
Lord.
was a bit of a nuisance because it has Drill Peck, which I believe it can only learn as an egg move. As a
Oh
Murkrow.
lord.
You know what? I didn't know. Okay, I guess I didn't know that guy just opens up.
Here you go. Check this
Like,
stuff
don't
out.
gotta go through this. I'm going to
Jesus.
Route 5, guys.
Oh
The
my
hell with
God,
Misty.
look at
I'm
that.
going to
Look
fight
back
you
along.
to the
Jesus.
sword.
Jesus Christ, freaking Shin Akuma with his freaking double fireball spamming.
Hey, look, I'm
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Sonic, yeah, as I'm going through SVC Chaos, I end up getting Shin Akuma as my final boss instead of
Hey,
serious
let's see you get the
karate.
boss rage on that one.
Alright, I'm gonna put back in a chain.
Yeah, that's the only answer that's
It
viable.
took way more than I thought, honestly, but I eventually got him, but I was able to go through him on level 3 because I'm playing on Neo Geo AES mode, so it always defaults to level 3 since it's the home console mode, but
He just gave me a Master Ball.
I love how
I mean, he's a-
I love how peaceful the music here is.
yeah.
Yeah, Lake Hylia's
Right.
theme is really nice.
Oh,
Can't go wrong.
oh, right.
Oh,
And
no,
be-
no, no, no. So,
Oh, and
you
because I actually went through the game.
I'm human. I'm brave, Harry, and your dad loves me.
Alright,
Oh my God,
because
that
I
was
ended
a
up
whole guy.
because I ended up going through the game with no rounds lost. it's-
Oh, this
Get the-
is amazing.
oh,
This is the
Wow.
most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life.
Which is...
Right.
Little tiny mouse with their little tiny.
Oh
mouse.
yeah, that-
Right.
Oh yeah, you meant
Because
Here we
A
I
go.
little
Kid
tiny
man.
0 damage to all of us.
because I beat through the game with no rounds lost and whatnot, I get a fight with Athena, or should I say Goddess Athena?
not that.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Also, I got a meow.
Oh, neat. Where am
Yeah, the
I?
hell with Misty. I'm gonna go fight Surge. The hell with her.
Yeah,
Where are
if you don't feel
I'm
confident...
Athena.
Yeah, at the very least, in Pokemon Gen 1, you don't have to fight Misty until... Well, you need to go to Rock Tunnel.
You know, Sonic, you might not want to go straight to Lieutenant Surge. You might want to go by the makeup store first and buy yourself some white face.
Why?
Man, you told me I don't got balls.
Alex,
No, I'm telling you, he's racist.
it's
Oh,
a joke.
fuck,
It's
right.
a Pokemon.
Oh, shit, you're
It's
right.
a Pokemon bridged reference.
He'll try
Oh.
to make you his slave.
We should
Alright,
leave
female
now. All right, so now,
hold on.
Okay, alright,
so now we got
yeah.
another round with Commander
I'll
Saturn.
pick up one. I'll pick up your cock. Sexual innuendo.
Alright.
Funny, 'cause
Oh my
yeah.
fucking god!
Yay. There's nothing wrong with that.
So yeah,
Just yay.
so yeah, I do. So yeah, considering that Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, as well as Gen 1 as a whole doesn't require you to beat Misty before beating Surge, you can and go out of order. Or
Yeah.
it does end up being, it does offer some benefits in that regard. Alright, so you can
Yeah.
have your Pokemon be leveled up way higher than Misty is by the time you reach her.
Yeah. And how I knew that
Otherwise,
was
she's
through,
just basically gonna smash you.
yeah.
I knew
Actually,
that.
what's funny is that how I found out about that is through Johnny and SGB when they did their Gen 1 Let's Play, where they ended up, after Erica, they ended up going to Sabrina, then Koga. That just what about? And of course, then Blaine and Giovanni afterwards.
Alright, I triple what I missed.
Not much.
Well,
Not much.
I finally finished up stuff with Last Twilight Zone. gaming.
Oh god.
Also, I named my new
Nice.
Alright, let's get to work now. Because we're gonna wrap things up with
Oh,
trying
this
to
is
get
the
this
most
damn
adorable
escort
thing I've ever
out.
seen.
What?
Yeah,
Alright,
Fucking
alright. Round one done.
everybody's jumping up and down on either side of Green, and everybody just realized we should probably go. He's very disappointed in us. Buddy, you okay? Sorry.
Oh god.
Wait a second. Why am I going with you guys?
We'll need to maybe
Oh, look at
grab
that.
later.
Orange has consumed the green eggs and ham.
Oh, fuck your mother.
Can't wait for you to meet Yellow in this game.
Alright.
Room.
Oh shoot,
Yeah.
oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot.
Don't worry.
Alright.
I'm
Alright.
gonna say
One-
this. Woody Fury is halfway
yeah.
confirmed.
And got her! Yes! Got it.
Green.
Take that.
Rev up those fryers.
First, because
Grab up those fries, because I'm sure hungry for one. Help! Help!
My leg! Can't you see we're closed?
And this is to go even further beyond.
Alright, alright.
Sorry, Misty, but I find May better to do.
Yeah! Oh.
Oh!
Damn, Alex
Ow,
isn't gonna like
joking.
that.
Haha!
Joking.
Got it. Alright. It's done. Got her. Take that. Got us, Athena.
Look at it this way, at the very least, we only got 2 more movies to go through for the black and white stuff. So,
Yeah.
before we're done with that generation,
And then to the Kalos.
then to the last end of the 3 Kalos movies, which,
And then the experimental era, where
yes, the
Pokemon tried to
reboot
think.
The
era.
soft reboots.
Yeah, because luckily I already have Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution on standby for that one when we get into that.
Oh, God.
Which I have a lot to say in terms of the production and the promotional and behind the scenes for that.
Oh boy, that
Which-
should make
'Cause-
for some very interesting commentary.
I should probably make and have type that out in case for when we do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because as much as I would rather we skip out on Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution, we have watched through pretty much all of the other Pokemon movies, so we gotta give that one a fair shake.
But there is some little tidbits I can bring up. So, when Mewtwo Strikes Back was going on in 2019, when they actually did premiere that at Anime Expo 2019,
Jeez, they premiered that.
which was, yeah, and it marked the first time where they were actually able to premiere Pokemon in its original Japanese form to the English audience.
Huh.
Alright,
And
so
the crazy thing was they had the 2 main people involved in the film along with Rika Matsumoto.
Kiss
Which
the
is
my
something.
ass.
To help
Alright.
get people hyped up for the premiere.
So, Cyrus told us that he's headed to Mount Coronet.
Ah,
Because,
What a swell guy.
yes, what a very nice guy to tell us exactly where he's going so we can go foil his dastardly scheme.
why
It's like-
thank you, Mr. Shinsuke Takeuchi, for telling us where you're gonna be at.
It kind of
Same man
reminds
who
me...
voices.
Alright, backslash time.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
very least, Cyrus isn't one to pull a Dick Dastardly and cheat at the finish line.
And yes,
I
Shinsuke
don't think he would
Takeuchi.
care to cheat. He'd probably be...
Dick Dastardly was always going to fucking win. And every single time in the wacky races. The only
And his
reason...
job.
He always
Yes.
stops to cheat.
Yes, he always stops right at the finish line so he can cheat.
Hey, you know,
want it, but no.
what the fuck just happened there? There was
What
no
happened?
hitbox anywhere near me. Toby,
Oh, he's fighting
Which
orange.
fight is it?
He's fighting orange,
and green.
Yeah. Gotta make sure you're picking up the food, otherwise you're gonna be here for a couple tries.
Alex,
Yeah.
whenever I end up having to face off against like two different characters that are supposed to be like part of a boss fight, all I can think are the two bouncer type characters in Persona 4, or that are in Kanji's boss fight. I shit you not, the way that the two buff dudes sound in the anime makes it sound like when they get hit by Yukiko and Chie's attacks, they sound like they're going, "Oh, give it to me."
All right, Oddish.
Give
Attempt
it to
number
me,
2.
Hunter.
Give it to me, I'm worth it.
And the worst part is I have met one of the
We
boys.
scared him away.
Oh dear.
Well, if you're going to sleep, man.
I feel
Good night, man.
I kind of feel bad. And I kind of feel bad if lately things haven't been going swell for him in terms of these streams, but at the same time it's like,
Oh, welcome back.
oh, did your internet do something to you, Damon?
No, I'm still here.
Ah,
There.
we thought we scared you off.
No, you didn't.
Oh no,
Just tired as
yeah.
well.
Hey, that
Yeah,
happens.
that's why I'm
Hey, if
saying,
Hey, if
you
you're
got different
tired and
time
you need to
zones.
go to bed, feel free, man.
That's all
We'll
good.
sit around on our account. God damn it!
So, one thing that some people like to know about, going back to Garchomp, one thing that people like to note about is purely just because of the trainer that people associate with the Pokemon, which was Cynthia. People will note that Garchomp is an absolute fucking demon.
Yeah, it's fucking large. It's basically the pseudo-legendary of the region.
And the thing is that Game Freak clearly plays favorites because Garchomp keeps getting all the buffs in the world.
Except for his
Well,
Mega
he is just better
Evolution,
flying.
except his Mega Evolution, where he ends up getting stuck with cerebral palsy.
Am I wrong?
Yes and no.
You're not.
Clearly not, because...
I gotta need this Oddish.
Oh no, this Probopass, who can't possibly outspeed my Houndoom, whom has blocked me from leaving. Whatever shall I do, Flamethrower?
Me shall be greedy.
My Houndoom is just like, anyway, so I started using my Flamethrower. Bam! Bam!
Yeah. Alright.
Okay,
I don't think I'll be
fine, I have
playing.
a solution for Misty.
Alright. Oh god. I'm not gonna play on level 4 difficulty with SVC Chaos ever again. Hooey.
So,
I mean, you're
Only
playing an
viable
SNK
method.
game.
you know,
Yeah. Well, that's that. Finally, time for. Ah. But yeah. Alright. Ah! Terry
I have a
Bogart
story
getting
I gotta tell.
a right.
alright,
Well,
what's
Brandon-
the...
Alright,
Passer,
Alex, let him
man.
tell a story.
So, a couple weeks back, I ordered a Westminster Effects Seth Morrison 2716 Distortion Deluxe from a seller on Reverb. And he
Is
shipped
it
it out
guitar
on
stuff?
time. Yeah, it's a guitar pedal. Seth Morrison's the lead guitarist for Skillet, so but I wanted that, so I ordered it, and seller sends it out on time. It gets basically just stopped at his local post office. It doesn't go anywhere for like 8 days. And we get on their case, and they ship it out finally.
Jesus.
Post
Oh,
office
wow.
tries to deliver it. Turns out that his shipping label got ripped off of the package, put onto a bag of medicine from a Walgreens, and it
How
has
does
been
that
an
even happen?
That is a
Ah.
great question. I filed a missing mail request and a claim with the Post Service. Not an insurance claim, but like a, you guys got to look at this kind of claim. And, that while goes by, nothing happens. Then today, I got a call from the fucking local postmaster saying, hey, we're very sorry. We kind of lost your stuff. We're gonna try and look for it, but here's a letter. Here's a letter that you can take to Reverb and say, hey, the post office lost everything. And so both he and I got our money back, and now there is one less Seth Morrison 2716 Deluxe Distortion in the world, I suppose. The United States Postal Service fucking lost it.
That's why we
Quote, unquote.
rely on FedEx and UPS, man.
Yeah.
It
So,
always truck.
UPS might have been a day late delivering my my Ben
Ooh,
Burnley
rock
signature Eclipse, but at least it fucking got here.
The only
You know-
time I would use USPS is if there's like a cheap, shipping option there is available.
Yeah.
if I had a Rampardos upon getting that rock slide ITM, I'd slap that onto him. Because rock slide's a really good move.
All right.
Oh,
boss
yeah.
time.
Rock slide's awesome.
King
One of
Bowling
the
Ground 2.
one of the few viable, solid rock type moves there is.
Up, I looker.
Even though,
Get ready,
Ah.
Kevin.
hello.
Yeah, that cave painting right there. That if you try to go to this area in Mount Coronet before you take on Team Galactic at their Veilstone headquarters, you will be blocked off by that painting, and
Nope,
you'd be-
God damn it.
Gate tapped.
Yep.
Green still giving you trouble over there, Alex?
Huh?
Green and orange is still giving you trouble?
A little bit, yes.
So with all that in mind, let's continue through this mountain.
Meanwhile,
Oh boy.
Mount Coronet is also a really good site for grinding up EXP, especially in this area, because you got a lot of evolved Pokemon to go through. Oh, and also the only place where you can catch an Absol.
neat.
So yeah. If you really want that Absol on your team, this is the place to do it. And hell, if you're raising a
Big escort mission for you.
and hell, if you're raising a Magneton here, this is the perfect opportunity to go through and level it up at least once, because that's all you need to get Magnezone.
Yep.
Some people say, and it's weird how after evolving into Magnezone, Magneton loses some speed, but gains quite a bit of special attack. It's like, it's slower, but at the same time, it's better in every way. And at the because if people will try to say that Gen 4 was when Pokemon started to suck, let me tell you something, Gen 4 did you a lot of favors, you just didn't see it.
In fact, Gen 4 was actually one of the good generations. Like not one of the best.
Right, and
Oh, he's not good
and
until
yes,
about
it's-
after Platinum.
It was- it's pretty
Green made my
yeah,
favorite.
Platinum, Sparkle, and
No,
Soul
dude.
Silver
Oh, wait,
definitely
no, it's
really.
Jig.
Best
So,
remakes.
Ted. Also, Ted. Ha ha ha.
So
I would
welcome
say
to
Gens 3, 4, and 5 are the best generations of Pokemon. Sorry, go ahead.
welcome
But, yeah.
to the latter half of Mount Coronet, with this nice little old jaunty tune playing here and there.
No.
Hey, that's
That was
Hey,
the
that's-
peak.
hey, that's fine. Gen 5 was great. Plus, the sprites actually moved.
That's right.
It was the last
May not
time we
be
saw
in-
sprites, though.
Yeah.
May not
Yeah.
be that much of a revolutionary concept in Pokemon, but fully animated sprites, I'd say
That
in
was very
standby.
impressive they were able to do that.
Yeah,
Fully realize it.
some people kind of take it for granted just because it's not as animated as, say, Pokemon Stadium and whatnot, which Stadium 2 Battle Revolution, I hope you like the animation in those games, because after that, all downhill from there.
Yep, sadly, very slow. But still.
Yeah, Pokemon had one good generation after Generation 1, and it was Black and White 1 and 2.
Yeah. Yeah,
Alex.
X and Y, while it...
Alex, I'm playing
was
a good
fine
generation
enough.
right now.
But I would say the last...
I'll admit,
I did
some
like...
I don't want to go back to like the HM slaves.
I did like Gen 6, so like X, Y, and the Horus games, like, that was like the last good time I remember I had with Pokemon in general.
The issue I have with
Like
a lot of modern day Pokemon games is that they kind of get a little too easy.
Hand holding.
Yeah, I think that's the issue I did take with the Gen 6 games. Like, while I did like a lot of the stuff they added for like Alpha Sapphire and whatnot, but yeah, like the removal of the game corner. Why?
Fuck you, EA Certainty.
Gambling bad, and yet
Gambling's
we're
bad,
okay with
okay.
charge because, and let's charge it microtransactions because we're EA. Hey, just give us more of your money and buy our yearly sports games. Fuck you, EA. No. I ain't giving you any of my money.
Those gun and ball.
So,
People that only say video games are either it has to have a gun or a ball.
so Alex, tell me something.
Gun ball.
Things that I-
WWE.
Since I asked the same
Gun ball
question
or
to
hand
you, what has been like your ideal Kanto team between any time you've ever played Generation 1? Because at the very least I can ask you that question, and due to you being such a big fan of it. Well, we're waiting. Sorry, I had to quote that bit from I forget the name of the Steve
Happy
Martin movie.
Gilmore.
Yeah. Yeah, and where we just have Steve Martin just give it the most unhinged look on his face. I can tell that that's him because he has a very recognizable look.
Ha 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 ha.
I think he's too locked in on the ball side of how the green and orange.
He needs to focus.
Yeah.
So I
Lock
told-
in, boys.
So I told Tony that that I was also going to include like the Coliseum XT Gale of Darkness games in there, so because it would be interesting to see how we'd be able to like craft a team out of such limited options. Because did you know that the people who made those two games never worked on a Pokemon game? Because
People who worked on Dragon Quest.
yep. And it's very evident on the character designs, especially on such legendary characters as Team, or
Yeah,
everybody's
and-
personal favorite, Mirror B.
And there's also speaking of Dragon Quest,
Yeah,
we
Okay,
had
so
Josh
if I
Scorch's
have
top
to,
10 worst side quest drop. Number
if
one
I have
on
to,
there
well,
was
hang on.
getting
If
all
I
the
got to address Pokemon, I want to mention here Charizard, Pikachu, Gyarados.
Okay. And
Okay, those three.
Let him cook.
Onyx.
Ew.
He's kidding.
sorry,
Let him finish.
I was
No.
sorry,
fucking
I
know.
wasn't
Why would
laughing
you
at
go with Onyx,
I wasn't-
man.
laughing at you. at you for that choice. Anyways, Alex, I was laughing at Tony's response.
Why would you be running Gen 1 Onyx before you get Steelix?
Look at it this
Playing
way.
Gen 1.
Well, this is before you get the National Dex expansion.
And not only that, if he
He doesn't
if he's-
get wrapped. He has bind, which is equal.
at the very least in Pokemon Stadium, Onyx does have a purpose. Not timing. Because Onyx has absurd defense and somewhat laughable attack.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Steelix also has a similar purpose, but at the very least, he can actually damage something. Anyway, Alex, what else aside from those four?
Okay, do I close my eyes and think about Rousey, or do I chill?
Think about Ralph.
Whatever you
Thinking
feel.
about Rousey. Thinking about Rousey might be gay, but chilling out means that I will be here by myself.
Whatever you
Is it
want to do,
better to
man.
be gay than to be alone.
So,
Side note, we do not have anything against the gay community. Just not one of them.
Not that we have anything
Not
wrong.
that there's
Anything
anything
wrong.
wrong.
I did
Just that
tell
none of us are part of
It
it.
just has gay.
Tony of all of the options available to you in XD Gale in Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness, and Tony then asked me like Dragonite is the final boss, right? I'm like, no, that's post game. The 6 Pokemon before that is the final boss.
Yeah,
And-
it's like, no, and I'm like, oh god.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Fish.
Pokemon that are mandatory to pick up.
Yeah, and here's the thing, Tony. For the last boss fight against Greevil, you don't need to catch all 6 in one go. You can you can challenge him as many times as you want.
What a nice guy. He's willing to let you challenge him over and over again just so you can take his foot.
Yep.
What a nice guy.
Ended up bumbling idiots. He's like, oh, I lost. Alright.
He's like,
Also, I'm getting a Farfetch. Screw you guys.
So, Sonic, you know what the joke behind Farfetch'd is?
he's got a lead.
Okay, so there's a Japanese bit of humor in which you're supposed to cook a duck with a leek. However, the joke is that you see a duck with the leek strapped onto it, and you're like, that's way too good to be true.
Yeah. Anyway, I have a Farfetch now.
Yeah, that's the whole thing with Farfetch'd.
It's Japanese humor at its finest.
You know the lore, you know.
And Selmo grew to level 51.
Alright. So let's see what time it is. It is
I guess I would probably answer
9:56
my
on my
time
end.
routine.
We made good time. I think I'm going to try
Oh,
and
right.
leave things down here at Lake. Get down to the lake, get some water bombs, and then
Huh. Oh, right. Another fighting game news. Yasmin makes her way into Street Fighter 6.
Filipinos represent.
And, meanwhile, for City of the Wolves, Rick Stroud has already made his appearance. Mr. Howling Wolf himself. Oh!
Awooga.
Here's this Farfetch.
Real about-
Yeah.
We're about to fan favorite back making his return.
So yeah, Alex, it's like Onyx does have viability in Pokemon Stadium in the sense that it's got enough defense to at least tank a non-stab Earthquake tank or two. So it's just the thing is that that's only rental Onyx.
Wait, I don't realize I don't have cut.
Yeah,
time
you-
to go into the
yeah, you-
SSN.
Yeah, you gotta go through the SSN and get cut there, and
Yeah.
oh god,
I'm not-
Sonic. Sonic,
Yes.
you realize what you need in order to use cut, right?
Yes.
So
Are you gonna go get a duck trio? Or a Diglett?
Diglett dig,
I mean,
Diglett
I
dig,
have a
trio.
Farfetch. I could go to Diglett Cave right now. I mean,
Now, keep in mind, Sonic, you might want to have any flying type you have up front when you go to Diglett Cave, because otherwise, Arena Trap.
magnitude.
Yep, meh.
Yeah, that's why I got the Farfetch on standby.
You do realize that you just traded a objectively better bird Pokemon for that thing, right?
I like Farfetch.
It doesn't turn into Surfetched.
I know, but I like Farfetch.
He likes the Farfetch.
And I'm gonna take the Farfetch.
Hey, the only good Farfetch you want to get is Chi-Chi. Who's added in as a trade for a new fire rep.
Yes, this is indeed the Chinchin as well. I have
Chi-Chi!
I have to come back here later, or on another visit for Mount Coronet to go get at the rest of the stuff that requires Rock Smash.
Alright, first encounter a Diglett Cave. Oh wow, look who could have thought I'd come as a Diglett.
Yes, and the chances are you will find the very rare appearance of the Doug Trio.
Yep. But since
Oh shit, that's right, it's a train Pokemon and I only have brought one badge, so listen to me. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh no! Oh
Right.
no!
Oh no.
I'm sorry,
This is
Sonic.
a problem now.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no. Alright. At least I got a hit in. Let me just catch this Diglett.
There we go, one more piece of heart.
I really like how climactic this area of Mount Coronet feels.
Yeah, it feels like the final challenge, even though it's not really the game. It's kind of like
It's somehow more climactic than this game's version of Victory Road.
yeah.
The music.
Because when you
Alright,
compare this
I'll do
version of when you compare this game's version of Victory Road with the version from Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, it's like we took a huge step back.
Yeah.
As much as I love Pokemon Platinum, in terms of certain elements, it feels like they kind of took a few steps back here and there. Hell, the Elite Four in Gen 3, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, they got their own theme song, and it's amazing.
Oh, that's a level 20 Oh shit, no, Fury Flight.
It's like it gives you the sort of vibes of, it gives you the whole vibes of shit.
You're
Why
now
is
at
that
the
Diglett
final.
Fury Flight? It has no hands.
Yeah. My favorite.
I hate to tell you this, but they actually do have claws.
Yeah, they're just
Ow.
non-existent.
They're moles.
Yeah.
That's how they
Where's the
dig.
mole part though?
Underneath where you can't see them.
No, it's not. Doug, Diglets aren't moles. They're not moles.
I know they're.
It's just one really buff guy.
Alright, okay, I'm not. Okay, let's stay away from the cave then.
Coward.
Oh my
Look
god.
at 20 Diglett, man.
Oh
It doesn't want to face the buff Diglett.
Dude, it's like walking through the ghetto with a full wall. You don't go. There, you're the ass.
No, Sonic, in the
And
ghetto.
you walk through Bedford style of the world must know.
No, here's the thing, Sonic. In the ghetto, instead of like an actual intimidating thug in the ghetto, to try to steal your wallet, you get the Zipper Gang from that JonTron review. Hey, come on, just want to talk to you. Just a couple of us guys here. Nothing strange here, nothing weird going on. Just want to talk to you, come on. And they're just zipping and unzipping their pants. That was, I forget which JonTron review that's from, but it's one review that people have quoted.
I was able to find that segment of the review in GIF form.
Of course you were! Because people have just used these reviews as, like, gigantic memes.
Alright, let's see. Round 11. I can get myself.
What about? Oh, my favorite was
or I could get
the
myself
burrito
a-
one. It's like,
a round.
my stomach. You'll be all right, man. Oh, shut up.
Let me die! Let me die! Let me die in peace! I'm perfect! I'm too perfect! This is what happens when you try to play God!
Ah!
Oh man. Oh right. So
I think I found the original Piglet meme.
I was.
There.
Oh. Oh god. So the other day I was going through a casual play session of DBZ Budokai 3, the Japanese version, known as Dragon Ball Z3. And I was playing on Z3 difficulty, and oh boy, the AIs are aggressive motherfuckers.
I can imagine.
Yeah, they're basically cheap.
Side to the
Yeah.
left, side to the right. Take it back now, y'all.
One hop
What?
this time.
But the benefit of playing on the Z3 difficulty in Dragon Universe, you get a lot of experience. EXP.
I guess I should probably mention my cat.
So, I did ask Tony for like his Johto team, but unfortunately he has not played Gen 2.
I can go over my Johto team.
I didn't realize that there was going to be a fucking Ratatouille reference in here. Or rather, another Ratatouille reference.
It's Rat-Tat-Too.
What about ratatouille?
Krakatoa?
Oh, the
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Then you'll love Ratatouille.
So anyway, yeah, my cat.
Featuring fucking Dan Green and Lisa Ortiz.
Oh god, the not
Studs and
Ratatouille.
Orchids.
Oh dear god. They also did that Cars ripoff or whatever the heck that thing was.
The Little Cars, I think is what it was called.
Yeah, and then there was like a Kung Fu Panda equivalent or something. I was like, oh dear
How to
god.
Ratatouille Panda.
Oh god, I can imagine.
You're making that up.
Whatever,
I feel like
whatever
you're
the
making
voice
that up.
actors, when they probably have to dub that, I feel bad for them.
The food is great here at Ratatouille.
It's almost like that one time when Matt Mercer got to play the freaking Maximus
It's like you're saying a bionic
Elefante,
name, Kevin.
which,
I mean,
according to... Like, no joke, people had no idea that was Matt Mercer as Maximus Elefante.
Yeah.
And people quote, I think he said something on the lines of like, I forgot what it was. I'm gonna have to look up the quote until I find it.
I forgot, does Magnum might have levitate still?
No, Magnemite never had Levitate.
Yeah, it had Magnet
Okay,
Bro.
good.
That's a move that gives it the properties of Levitate, but that didn't show up until Generation 5.
Okay, just making sure.
How do you... Hold on, let me see.
So yeah, don't worry, ground types will still work on it, and it does quad effective damage on it, because literally because literally he's literally by Generation 2
Oh shit, it's got a sonic boom.
Sonic Boom.
No wait, it does learn Magnet Rise in Gen 4. at level
Oh, never mind.
Gen 3.
Magnezone, yeah.
I'll get some slime.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
my Gen 2 team was pretty much Typhlosion, Ampharos, Noctowl, Quagsire.
yeah. Alright. But, yeah, my Johto team, since I think I had finished up the main portion of Pokemon Crystal on my end, consisted of Typhlosion, Suicune, Raichu, I think Espeon, Nidoking, and Dragonite.
I see. Sonic, why don't
Yeah.
you tell us about your Kanto team before we continue on?
Alright. Well, I guess my team is what I remember. So I did one with Charizard. Did get a Raichu. I went with Nidoking. I think I got easy at one point, and I think I chose Flip with Vaporeon. Yeah, with Vaporeon. I think I chose Vaporeon.
Which is a sensible choice.
Fifth Pokemon, I think it was Poliwrath, or... Yeah, I think I did Poliwrath.
I'm guessing you were into the idea of a tadpole doing power poses.
Essentially. And... shit, what's that sixth number?
Where's it at?
Now we got Barry showing up to save the day.
Yep.
No.
We got a match!
See, if that were the case, Alex, Barry would have shown up with a fucking magnum and just shot Jupiter right in the face.
It's kind of like I think about, like, what would the Resident Evil characters do in Train to Busan? And then I remembered that the Resident Evil characters would basically just overpower all of the zombies.
Yeah, because Resident Evil, because humans and zombies in Resident Evil are not your garden store variety type.
Yeah, you'd need, like, super zombie. You need to introduce mega zombies to Train to Busan. Because Train to Busan, I love that movie. That's a fucking great movie.
Don Lee also being able to...
Alright, I think I found
yeah,
the quote
Snorlax,
from Matt
it was
Mercer.
Snorlax.
I found the quote from Matt Mercer when he was in Leo the Lion as Maximus Elefante. This is what he said. One was a joy, the other was... I wasn't done yet.
Was in it as, Leo.
Yeah. Here's what Matt Mercer quoted. One was a joy, the other was a paycheck. Enough said.
I see. So, Sonic, as you were saying,
I think my sixth number was Snorlax.
see, that also makes sense considering Snorlax is, the usual choice for like a big egg brawny thing. So, what of your Johto picks? Because the last two picks from my end were Heracross and Espeon.
Aha! Second try. Got $100.
I think I caught a lava or somewhere.
That's like later into Mount Silver, or unless it's hard gold.
These hearts are now 7 hearts.
There goes Munchlax.
Now we're all stocked up on money.
Alright, yeah, I'm going for a Hail Mary. After suicidal.
Oh.
If you're feeling suicidal right now, you come to the right place.
I got an honest. I got
Yes!
Better off.
Thank you, Barry. His floats will new brick break.
Manilow?
Yeah.
No.
You idiot.
You fool.
You idiot.
I'd say we're pretty well prepped for like Bed Temple now.
Howdy, folks. I'm number yellow. Look at my cowboy hat.
I can't wait.
Yellow's a color, not a number.
I ain't taking kindly to no motherfucking bullshit.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep this other stopping point for tonight. Twilight Princess. So boys, until next time, we see y'all on
you later.
Frontage Road.
See you later, man.
And
Yeah, neither do you.
we are off
Out of
here.
So,
God, I am so surprised that Susie's bluff actually worked there.
Now he's good. Now wait until you have to see what happens next.
Me?
God, I'm a criminal.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go kill myself.
Oh
so we got two Star Raptors on the field.
Why y'all sheep?
Can you really blame me, Sonic? Because Star Raptor is amazing.
Later time will pierce our skin.
In other exciting news, Kirby's Return to Dreamland got a port, Windows port.
Really?
So we've
Yeah.
accidentally made a flower suicidal.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part
Yeah.
of the whole thing.
I'm looking on Retro Game Talk. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Free
Kirby's
bird.
Return to Dreamland Recon. Yeah.
That is very peculiar.
Yeah.
I am
in order
in-
to access it, you need to. I end up having to create an account to access the repro section.
Interesting.
Alright, I'm gonna pull up the different things because I gotta see their reaction to this whole thing. Because I love
I'm
love
getting
this
my
whole
Luxray out for this, because... Go, Scott Staff.
In the friendly good way, the way that punishes you, the bad way.
Alright. Alright, so...
Let's see, you can do this whole thing over me. And this is where the quicksand reference comes up here too.
I want to find a place to bury myself alive. Buried alive.
Alright, let me
Oh,
see.
this is
What do I do new?
So yeah, for my Gen 3 team, I ended up opting to go with a more, or a Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire approach, because, you know, that's when Sceptile gets really good. So you have Sceptile as the starter, Gardevoir as the Gardevoir, or of course the Psychic type.
Interesting. Apple
Good.
removed Telegram from its app from the App Store globally.
I'm going to T-pose for dominance.
Alex, did you see that that video, that Transformers video I sent you?
I have not.
Oh my god, dude, you have to. It's amazing. Optimus Primes commence with Operation T-Pose. And Megatron's like, how come I don't get an army of Megatrons? Because then you try, because then they try to usurp you.
Trauma. Do you know how it feels to have a traitor for a father? I do not. I have no parents after all.
So Cyrus, with a single red chain, is able to summon both Dialga and Palkia.
Well, that's upscale from the last one.
As you do.
Oh no. Ned's mom ended up dying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Later.
That's unfortunate.
The CEO of Sex's mother is no longer with us.
That's a
No.
shame.
Yeah.
Well, this is certainly an interesting rendering issue.
Oh lord. Oh no. I'm gonna
Not
show this. I'm gonna leave this here in discussion, so I can inflict you guys with maximum mental trauma.
Alright, oh god, let's see how it
Maximum
is.
trauma.
So the reason why Battlon is considered the quote-unquote CEO
no.
of Sex is literally just because of one thing at a red carpet premiere where he posed in a very confident manner in a nice looking suit.
And then being like, I am the CEO of Sex.
I mean,
I'm like-
Jake and Battlon is actually aware of this meme, to the point
And
where
he's
people are chanting CEO, CEO, and he's like, I am flattered.
And he's also married now, so he's upgraded to the CEO of
The
reproduction.
CEO of reproduction.
But check this shit out of discussion.
So yeah, another thing
Yeah,
that
post it.
Cyrus points out is that it takes all 3 lake spirits just to stop one of the legendary Pokemon, but Cyrus only needs one of them to do what he needs.
Alright, so it's...
Alright, time to fight Misty.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
This could either kill the run or maybe save it. Let's see how it works.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, okay, so we got...
Oy.
What is this
Good.
pressure I feel? Something is enraged?
Hmm.
I'm now picturing this scene, but with that spiritual pressure effect from Bleach. Like, genuinely now.
Yeah.
Alright,
Like, when Giratina's about to emerge right here, you just feel the...
Okay,
Look at that!
All punishments worse than burying. Oh dear God.
Interesting. So, there is a Pokemon that can
I
only
want my
appear as a
hat!
shadow. Look at this Hell Beast right here.
So we're getting a whole bunch
Regardless,
of shit
the
already
effort
being
is
revealed right
rash and
away, guys.
foolish. I have harnessed the powers of Dialga and Palkia.
So, Kaiba.
I, Cyrus, won't have any more
Just cut him off.
That was actually good timing on the emulation's part. Because in
That
the
was like
original
a
DS
literal
version, you just see interfere, fear. So yeah, Spear Pillar is now
Oh
distorted.
God, he's about to Allahu Akbar. Seth, I need you to help figure out
Ah, shoot.
how to negate.
It's time to go
explosives.
into the distortion.
Then
Yep.
so we got ourselves.
Alright, it's
What?
time for Stormy.
One of the
Yeah,
coolest
Starmie.
and most unique places.
And
That's a
Sonic,
lot of-
if you were playing
Yeah.
original Gen 1,
God damn it, Aqua.
Starmie would be a breeze.
Yeah.
So we got ourselves some new extra looks at.
And as actually I
other riders.
remember, that was like one of the few reasons to keep Rattata evolved, I think, to Eradicate, just to
So what we got here so
back
far
then,
is
that's
that
when I did it.
we got some of the other riders. in
Yep,
this season that are
let's
coming out.
go.
They're themed
Good.
after a tiger, I believe a snake, rabbit, and then a sheep themed one.
Okay.
So anybody looking forward to the PC, to what would be the PC port of this game?
Oh,
Pokemon
right, we
Platinum
did
or...
we did
Or
touched
Kirby.
up on that in June.
Yeah.
And then Myth also is
yeah.
back with
I'm gonna
Mehcast,
wait till
brand new-
that
brand new
actually gets
exclusive
like a
content.
more finished release before.
No, speaking
Yeah,
of PC
it's-
port, did you see that Wind Waker is getting a PC port?
Yeah,
course
there's
it
like
is.
they're dabbling into doing some PC ports of the GameCube games, like Recon.
So let's see. So at least for Myth stuff with some of these eggs, we got some other.
Let me
fronts
check
confirmed.
my
So we got a good look at what's described
yeah.
as turtle.
Okay, I got
Yeah,
more
Luigi's
than,
Mansion is one of them.
I've got more than enough Ultra Balls for what we gotta do here, guys. So
Let's see.
I was a little worried at first, but not so. But I'm not. Welcome
I mean,
to the distortion world. So,
Yep.
guys,
Open
remember the reverse swirl? Remember how this place looked in the Pokemon movie?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. This is all
This is some
kinds of
very-
messed up.
Very trippy.
Oh fuck! You
Very...
used it for cover.
Yeah, that's one thing that people don't like about Starmie and Gen 3.
All
Yeah,
right.
no info
Some
yet
other.
no info yet
Let's
on
see.
who myths.
The Pokemon
Let's head
Gen
right
1
in.
trilogy did get a PC port. So did Banjo and Banjo Kazooie. Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I think about that?
So, guys, I hope you're a fan of Crazy Gadget from Sonic Adventure 2.
I hate that stage.
Oh,
I like that stage.
It's the, it's needlessly long. It's got too many waiting parts with the dang gravity gimmick.
I think the gravity gimmick is a little
And to be
neat.
completely honest, I would
The
be
gravity
okay
gimmick is
with
fine. It's just the fact that it's so damn long. Anyway, go ahead, Zero.
Yeah, I would be fine with the DBC Budokai HD recomp port, but it's using the HD collection as the basis, meaning replacement music, ahoy, boo.
Look, at least you got the game.
Yeah, I'll just stick to the original PS2 releases for those with the Kenji Yamamoto stuff, but ridiculous.
Alright, Stole Spats works. Misty, the devil's been dealt with.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, at least the run can continue, and now that you have 2 badges, your joke of a bird will obey you. I'm not saying that,
We'll
that
take
just
the
because...
things to leave for.
You're doing that just to spite me, aren't you?
Yes.
Why? What did I do to deserve this?
A lot.
Could be like
What's-
that time, well,
What specifically did I do to deserve this?
Chronologically
Yeah.
or alphabetically.
Name off a recent example of me doing something that warranted this.
yes. Everything. Existing. Breathing.
That is
Talking
not...
about Digimon.
That does not... Talking about my hobbies is not warranting of this level of spite.
Your lack of Kirby
Yeah,
is
as
this
in-
goddamn channel.
Although I think Ben would disagree.
Talk about Digimon more.
You know, looks like we got some look at some of the
Also
other-
the fact that you lost the Shadow Yosuke in Persona 4.
Oh, for fuck's sake, my
oh,
guy.
was that during the 4 Golden session?
Yeah, that was during one of the golden sessions, and I got a little too confident.
Yeah.
So, to be fair, that
Also your
was
lack of
on...
Kirby.
Why are you obsessed with me doing Kirby?
Okay, so
I want
so
someone
Nintendo
to
is
do
dropping
Kirby.
unreleased games Zero Racers and D-Hopper from the Virtual Boy onto the Virtual Boy expansion pack.
Nice.
And go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Also now at this point in time, the Super Mario All-Stars collection is now invalidated because of...
Yeah, because Sunshine is now getting
Hey, I
released
still-
onto the GameCube Virtual Console.
Yeah, hey, I still own it.
I
Yeah, I
own
do
it
too.
too.
I still got
I have a
it.
spare copy too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I still
I
own...
I imported mine through Amazon Japan to see if there were any differences, but surprise, surprise, turns out
There
not
were
to be
none.
the case. Yeah, but in fact, when I sent the game to Japanese, it's using some of the changes from the US release. Even when I set the game language to Japanese. Bizarrely.
So...
Interesting boss
I hope you
Godzilla
have-
documentary
so,
this time.
I hope you have a Pokemon that knows Strength, because you're gonna need to do the Strength puzzles in this area in order to
Butterfly
proceed.
in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow.
No.
I can go anywhere.
Thankfully, in this this area, there are no wild Pokemon aside
Can
from...
go anywhere except high enough to hit that note.
There are no wild Pokemon in this area except for the one,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
Tina.
which is all around us because Giratina is the literal embodiment of the distortion world.
All right, so blue is a
Oh my
Blue-
god. He
blue has
shrunk
a-
us.
blue has wings.
So in case you're wondering why I would
Giratina
have...
shrunk us.
In case you're wondering why I would have Camerupt as my fire type in Gen 3 as opposed to...
Because Camerupt is awesome.
And
Well,
Chris.
Well,
Camera Up
well-
is pretty good, solid ground.
Well,
Up,
be-
don't you want to hear about
and
my
Chris.
rapid dash?
And I will be interrupted before I can say what Chris is about.
Okay, what
Sucks,
is-
Oh,
doesn't it?
Chris cares for his father.
Sorry, I just heard Damon say that, and I'm like...
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
Thanks for the free buy.
Yellow. Yellow sent himself to jail.
did he
And
now?
now he's gonna kill himself.
Alright. Now. Alright. Hit Gohan's story. Dragon Universe complete. Let's see, what do I want to do next?
Some of the what ifs in Budokai 3 make no sense.
Yeah, cause like, okay, cool, okay, for some reason, Oob and Broly get a Dragon Universe, yet no love for future Trunks. What?
There was going to be a Dragon Universe for future Trunks,
Oh,
but they
no.
scrapped it.
But because Broly was doing gangbusters in North America, it's like, okay, yeah, let's include Broly in there. Where
Yeah.
Holy.
and basically his Dragon Universe involves him beating the crap out of everybody in Broly's Second Coming, and you get an optional fight with him against Vegeta and Piccolo. And if you go through his Dragon Universe the second time, he does have a run-in with Goku.
I love this image right here of like Scott from that episode Scott the Woz did with Irate Gamer, where we're just chatting with each other.
So
It's
Damon,
probably, like really into talking about
Yeah?
ghosts and paranormal.
I gotta ask. So I asked, I involved you in that question. I asked some of the others. So what is like your teams for some of the generations in Pokemon? Like
Well,
your
I can't
idea.
really say like a main team of 6, but I will admit in a couple of years ago that Alakazam and Gengar have been mains on a few teams.
Guys, I got bad news. There's a waterfall, and we don't have waterfall. Whatever
Oh,
shall we
no.
do? It's horrifying.
Yellow did not die here. Yellow is fine. This one here.
So yeah, it's hard for me to say about a full team of 6.
Hey, don't go chasing
That's
waterfalls,
fair.
man.
Look at that!
I think
I didn't even
There's
need
no
water.
need for waterfall.
Yellow sent himself to jail.
What?
So
and
one
now
thing
he's
to
getting
note about
himself killed.
So one thing to note about the about how the Pokemon anime handled the Lake Trio, each of the
Yeah.
each of the Lake Pokemon ended up
Hydrogen.
bonding itself to each of our heroes and
Stop one for Satoshi, Hikari, and
Oh,
Takeshi.
wow.
Dawn
Well.
unbonded with Mesprit, and Ash ended up with Azel, and Brock got Yuxi.
Oh wow, look at this.
Although the
Look at this from the press conference. They got the suit actor over here just walking around doing handstands, man.
so
God damn it, of course I got poisoned. Why not? No forward one.
Wow.
I feel you there, man.
I think we should get the elephant out of the room with the rest of Might.
All right.
all this the national therapy stuff because we all know how the old reliable is with Gen 4.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, did you go over your Gen 3 team yet?
I did say Gen 3, but mind you,
Oh wait.
Gen 3 is the one I'm probably the most fuzzy on remembering.
Yeah, you said your
for.
Gen 3 was a Swampert, Gardevoir, Flygon, Metagross, Armaldo, and Aggron. Though it is kind of peculiar that you say Metagross because Metagross is
But
post
he's
game.
yeah.
You
He's a
can
post.
get Beldum at some point.
Well, it's after you beat the Pokemon League.
Is it?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, you
Yes.
Yeah, because you can't get Beldum in the wild.
No, there's a trade that you can do though, can't you? Or is it right beforehand?
Hold on.
No,
let me look at
it's
both,
like-
yeah.
No, it's like you go after you clear out the Pokemon League, you go to Steven's house in Moss Deep City, and then you see that there's a Pokeball left on the table, all for you.
Basically, a little thank you gift from Steven.
Yes.
You can get a
Oh.
Beldum for free. You must be.
No, it's after you idiot. After Steven's house, after you defeated the Elite Four.
I thought you can.
No, it's not.
Anyway, so let's fight Cyrus.
Yeah, it's literally after. Yeah, it's literally after Sarah. You have to beat
Yeah.
Steven.
Yep. Here and
Alright,
guys.
Our final battle with the big man himself.
You like this theme because this is the last time we're gonna be hearing it.
Yeah, and
Before
it
you-
is a version, a unique sounding version that somebody was able to decipher that it sounded differently than the one in the official soundtrack.
Okay, so let me think. So, the team that I usually would be running, I think, take a shot for however many good old reliables that everyone goes through I have here. So, usually going to run Infernape, Staraptor, and Luxray. Usually at the start of my run. but
3
they
shots already, my guy.
But they usually end up lasting me quite long on health or an entire
They last-
week, I'd say.
I mean, that's with everybody.
Nowadays, I think in the last playthrough I decided to go and try my luck trying to get Gibble. So we decided
Oh
to
yeah,
watch
Platinum.
that.
Platinum makes it so that Gibble is obtainable. Oh, literally, right after you beat the second gem. It's incredible.
Let's see. I don't really. I'd say I haven't touched Platinum, so I can't really say anything on the extra evolutions from that.
Well, the only extra things they added were the stuff that at first wasn't available until National Dex, but then so you can get Glyce, you can get all of the extra Gen 4 or
You can get all-
evolutions.
So we can get all of them in Platinum then.
Yes, you can get at Probopass, you can get a Magnezone, Electivire, or Magmortar.
I assumed a lot of them still have the level up requirements, right? Or
They-
some of them need.
Well, some have level up requirements, some have trade requirement.
Yeah.
But thankfully, there's this thing called PokeGen that you can download onto your computer that makes it so that you can literally generate whatever Pokemon you want, and
I
if
was
you
not
want to get those.
expecting an impromptu Ace Attorney parody in the middle of my Deltarune, but okay.
Justice.
Okay, so
Just.
Our great justice.
So fun fact, Cyrus's team are all weak to Rock type.
you know what? If I had to go and invest in any of the other characters,
And I will link into the broadcast chat that, yeah, somebody did make a video that, yeah, Cyrus's theme does sound a little bit
Yeah,
different.
you are. Yeah, you linked that already in after the one of the previous sessions we did.
Yeah. But, and I gotta say, I do
Like
like
that
Platinum's
Muffler
rendition of Cyrus's theme. It just has
Yes.
that slight pitched up tempo that's like,
see,
huh.
I'm thinking I'd probably shoot for. I think I'd I'd probably go for Dusk Noir. I don't know, would it be good to replace Luxray with Electivire at some point?
Fine.
I mean, yeah, if you can get Electrifier,
Yeah.
Luxray is a very old reliable, but at the same time,
I need some newer stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, your options are
He,
Pikachu.
well, he looks like a powerhouse, but I think what holds him back is, while he lacks speed, he makes up for it in power.
And then I guess I'd go for Rhyperior as well.
Ooh, yeah. Thing
Yeah.
is that I believe
Rampardo's still one of the good
Does he
characters.
need to have
yes, right. Rampardos is a really good rock type. It may be a glass cannon, but it's a very good one.
Oh dear lord, it's got 165 attack on it.
Yeah, it's basically a spear.
Well, I'd say less of a spear, more like being blunt like an atom bomb.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's see here. Gen 5 without any of the legendaries, I'd say. Rough memory. Going since I only played OG Black, I'd say Samurai. I think I'd end up getting Simisear as the monkey that I'd be choosing.
The thing about that is that there's only really like a handful of good fire types in Generation 5, and Simisear is not one of them.
Yeah, I think I'd usually end up just getting rid of him at some point.
Yeah, just get rid of Pansear and go with either Darmanitan or Chandelure.
Yeah, so...
Chandelure is a
what people
evolution
I'd
that
pick
you
up,
get.
Though, I'd go for
Oh, I
Archeop.
love-
So,
Yeah.
at least for phase 2, I'd go with Samurai and Archeops by the end of a run. Because Archeops is the GOAT. Let's see, Crocodile. Until I realized that Sandile could actually be picked up quite early on, I was like,
Yep.
once I figured that out, I was like, you know what, get him. He's a must-have to get on for dealing with police.
Ooh, this is ominous.
Yep.
Like,
It's- So,
And then, Kevin, as you know, I gotta roll with my man Electros and go.
number one rule, save before you face off with the legend.
let's do
Cut.
this. This
Um,
theme slaps.
Yes!
Right, it does.
Finally,
So-
Giratina getting his own unique theme.
So Giratina is a ghost dragon type with the moves Ominous Wind, in Dragon Claw, Ancient Power, and Shadow Force as its moveset.
And if you want to have an easier time catching Giratina, Star Raptor may be one of your most honest options, but Ancient Power, you gotta watch out for Ancient Power.
Yep.
And then I'd say for my last two, if I'm able to eventually invest in them, you do say, I believe that Lord Vesta was added in Black White 2.
I think
No,
so,
Lord
yeah.
Vesta was,
Uh-oh.
I think it's
Lord Vesta, I thought you could pick up at some point early on. But yeah, I'd be willing to pick up Lord Vesta.
No.
It's just the thing is that it evolves really differently.
Yeah.
Ah!
It requires a whole lot of investment, but it's well worth it because Lord Vesta is pretty good. So, hatch the egg received in Route 18, so... I think that is something. Yeah, you still can invest in it early on, too.
Okay, we're not going to damage this thing any further.
Volcarona was definitely one Pokemon I saw as a guide. I was like, oh, this is pointless.
I still remember that time Super Skarmory had the craziest honors of catching legend
Welcome to the
in a
show.
Pokeball.
Oh, where an idiot tries to catch a legendary Pokemon in Pokeballs.
Hello there, tough guy.
And then,
Alright.
then afterwards, I say, depending on how I'm feeling, which I can pick up first,
Alright,
I'll
time
go for
time to-
either Haxorus or Hydreigon as the
Haxorus is more reliable to get before the Elite Four. Or because
Yeah.
Hydreigon...
The problem with Hydreigon.
Good luck leveling that
Good
thing
luck.
up.
Yeah. You
I'm
better
down for-
pray to God you're willing
gotta-
to go sit through the grinding.
Yep, you gotta wait till level 64 before you get that thing to Hydreigon, and...
Alright, so then let's go. Gen 6. Greninja, and then out of the other Kanto starters that you can get as well.
My
I'd say
Star Rap-
usually get Char. Well, either Charizard or Blastoise, depending on what I feel like.
My Staraptor and Luxray are both just lowering Giratina's attack with Intimidate to the point where I'm like, even if you were to get a physical attack in, it's not going to work.
Nothing, no Dragon Breath or Dragon Pulse or something.
It knows Dragon
Dragon
Claw.
That's one of its only dragon type moves.
Yeah, it only has Dragon Claw, Ominous Wit, an Ancient Power, and Shadow Force.
And then we see, always got to go with Talonflame. Go reliable for Gen 6. Aegis Slash. I have a Tyrantum as well, and then...
Tyrantrum is great.
And then also go... Although you already have that Mega Lucario that you end up getting by the end at some point too.
You get it after Karina's gym, and she's literally the third gym leader.
And he just starts wiping the floor with everything too.
Yep.
Especially once you get access to, I think, power punches.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see, Gen 7. So obviously gotta go with Incineroar as my starter. Yeah, but never gonna leave him go.
Sadly for Incineroar, that would end up being one of the last things Michio Ishizuka did as far as his voice acting career in Ultimate.
Damn, there's not much you can run off here for the Alola region for new characters.
Yeah, that's because a lot of the generations these days have been focusing on maintaining some level of having every Pokemon having like every generation of Pokemon available, which kind of limits a lot of creativity, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Because as much as I love,
People bitched about there not being enough Pokemon in black and white, so...
yeah. Well, here's the thing, Alex. People had that problem with Vanilla, Diamond, and Pearl.
Yeah.
Because there were only 2 fire types in the entirety of original Gen 4.
I mean,
They
heck,
were Infernape and Rapidash.
Yeah, the Ponytail line.
No!
Fuck you!
So then I'd say out of everyone else besides any other old Pokemon they bring back.
That's kind of the one slight issue I did have with Black and White too, is that Pikachu was kind of relegated to post game.
Yeah.
So the only other Pokemon they
Like, I get you wanted to add a bit more variety. Like,
so
Right.
on it, I'd say I'd go with Beware, Melisopod, Mimikyu.
alright. Actually,
And then by the time post game starts rolling around, I got either Tapu Koko and Kartana on my team.
Let's see, Goku.
Can't really say anything about Sword and Shield, so I'm skipping that.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'll tackle Vegeta's turn, of course. But yeah, I did finally complete the HD collection.
So Gen 9 Pokemon. Skeledirge, I'm really going for because I love that crop.
Skeledirge is probably one of the only distinctly decent designs for Gen 9 in terms of Pokemon.
Then and then that's a weird choice I'd go with Mousehole. Because I remember he was actually quite busted back when he was in. When people started learning what he could do. Let's see. What's his name?
The fuck is this?
Fuck is that? The fuck are those?
So Skull Villain. I like him because it's like he's got a mix of the grass and fire type of going with it. Then Tinkaton is a must-have. Annihilate.
Oh yeah, that's a great
Then
eight
with that,
thing
and
for
since
Primate.
you don't get any of the alt variants of everyone until end of the game. I think by the end of my run, I ended up having Dunsparce in my team. And we don't talk about Goldengo because that is probably one of the worst grinds you're going to have to deal with. Because it requires you to have
Oh yeah!
1,000 of those Goldengo coins give me gold coins that you have to hunt down.
Now
hunt down
Giratina's.
farm for.
Now let's read out Giratina's entry. Giratina, the renegade Pokemon, on height 22 feet, 8 inches, weight 1,433 pounds. It was banished for its violence. It silently gazed upon the old world from the distortion world. Sadly, you're gonna get stuffed into a PC.
Yeah. And the only way to get
Bullshit, you
the
can't ground
origin
Giratina.
form is that you need to go to the place where you would find Giratina originally in Diamond and Pearl. If I'm not mistaken.
The Nightmare Cave.
The whatever the orbit
The
needs
back
to
there.
maintain its origin
Back
form.
So,
So essentially, for Giratina in that regard, Art as Zero said, and which ability do you value? Pressure for or Pokemon on having to waste all of their power points on means much quicker, or levitate to avoid ground type moves?
It never feels.
mm,
Hmm.
levitate.
I kind of prefer levitate.
I mean, I guarantee them that really need to worry about any ground type moves, like a double battle or something.
So
Yeah,
like
it's mostly it's kind of a
Then Fisher.
situational choice. Yeah.
But then Fisher's like, allow me to introduce myself.
Yes.
Yeah, but who the hell runs Fisher?
The Griciosaur. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, so we got so within the other types that come up here, like
That's what it needs.
tail end of the game with the primal and future variants, you have Great Touch Donphan, Scream-tailed Jigglypuff. Right here's also
Alright.
Amoonguss, Fluttermane,
Amoonguss.
Mischievous.
Sorry.
Fluttermane Mischievous, who's apparently a really powerful one.
Sorry, Tony,
Slitherwing Volcarona, Sandy Shark's Magneton, Iron Tread's Donphan, Iron Bundle, Iron Bundle,
Alright.
what was it? Which was the little penguin that's got the little Santa sack? Yeah, apparently Iron Bundle's another really good one. Iron Hands Hariyama, Iron Jugulis Hydreigon, Iron Month Volcarona, so you have 2 Volcaronas to pick from, and Iron Thorns Tyranitar.
All right.
And then you end up getting Roaring Moon Salamence and Iron Valiant Gallade. And if you end up playing through the DLC, you have primal variants of Suicune, Entei, and Raikou, or robot versions of Virizion, Kabalion, and Terrakion to pick from and hunt down.
Ah, okay. All right.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and officially call tonight then.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll go and say
Yeah.
Avon a little bit. How are you feeling,
Well-
Alex?
Well, I'm hoping that I can get all 4 of these cases done.
Oh, you're still on the yellow boss fight.
Yep, yellow and blue.
Okay,
Yeah,
so now you might be wondering, what is there left to do aside from going straight to Sunny Shore City and beating the absolute tar out of the gym leader there? The answer is
Yeah.
quite
Yeah,
simple,
hunting.
really. 3 lake Pokemon that we gotta catch.
Yep.
Oh, and also making sure that our scene part of the Pokedex is filled out
Yep.
by the end of the game, because otherwise,
We're
not-
basically locked out of the post-game content.
yep. So we got shit to do before we're done with the game.
Yeah.
So for now, let's go pay
Handkerchief was stolen. Please give it back.
Azalf a visit.
Oh, it's got the bell scrub.
Hold on a sec.
Dave, no. Dave, no.
Alright.
So Alex, what would you say is the funniest joke in any of the Family Guy Star Wars specials? I think one joke that I personally consider a bit underrated is the "I'm a friend of Dave Navarro's" bit.
That's what the punchline was.
Yeah, because
I did like didn't mind that. I think one of my favorite bits from those was the Dagobah training session.
I'm not going to teach you the ways of the Force. Okay, I'll teach you the ways of the Force. I love that Yoda is played by the comic book store guy.
And I love that that scene gets referenced again when Brian scares Stewie with the album cover.
Yeah, the news of the world.
Yeah, it's like, thanks for letting me be Yoda. Yep.
And so it's like they go up to the Cantina bar, are about to get in there, but then they notice that the bouncer is a stormtrooper. And he's like, "Sorry, folks, private party." And he's like, "I'm a friend of Dave Navarro's." "You're a friend of Dave Navarro's? I saw you. You saw me here last week. I look like a cool dude." "I saw you here last week. You look like a cool dude. Move along. Move along. Move along." And I'm like, who the fuck is Dave Navarro's?
Maybe as we do a quick Google search on who he is. Oh. Uh-huh.
What?
No, I was kidding, of course. Yeah.
Alright, so now we got a trio of Psychic-type Pokemon to catch, so...
And to make a note, one of them will roam about all of Sinnoh.
Ugh.
Spread, you're going to be the bane of my existence, because I don't have goddamn
Hope you got a
luck on my team.
Better have those
I
quick
don't know,
balls
it's
ready.
Like anyone that
Yeah, I'm gonna make
Maybe
sure to
some-
stock up on Quick Ball before I try to catch that.
Mhm.
Because...
that those little fuckers can run.
Yeah.
Yep. Because we don't just
Even if you
have
fall on the floor.
one roaming legendary. We don't have two roaming legendaries.
Oh.
We have 5 in this game.
Because if you thought the two Sinnoh roamers were bad enough,
Platinum
the birds
added...
say hello.
Yeah, Platinum added the 3 Kanto birds, and they're all roaming legendaries.
Yep.
Fucking bird.
So, hope you have a Pokemon that knows mean luck or sort of struts.
God,
Let's...
always ruining my day.
Alright, let's see. What do I... Okay. Okay, let's see. Sand, universal power, gun,
Oh, sweet. Hulk
fireworks,
Silicon guide just
Flash.
shows up Hulk.
or super
Ah,
sand.
No.
Let's see.
I misclicked.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. We're good. We are so fucking back. Oh.
I don't even know where that would be to start looking for it.
I mean, you could always talk to Blue to get your evidence.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that piece of evidence, that blue ribbon thingy, I thought I'd already been everywhere and found everything.
So it begins. Oh no! This little shit-nosed
By the way,
uproar.
now that you've technically met all the flowers, you know, Alex, got any favorites?
Green's funny, Aqua's neat. Fucking Yellow with his manic depressive streak.
Okay! I guess we're not gonna be in it for the long haul for Azelf. Azelf was very polite. Azelf, the willpower Pokemon. When Azelf flew, people gained the determination to do things. It was the birth of willpower.
Alright. In the mountains or deserted wastelands we go.
My favorite flower was Seth. I did like Seth.
Yes, that's neat.
Alright, now let's go to Snow Point City.
Shit, you know what? Alright.
And yeah, and I guess, you know, Flowery was pretty good.
Flowery, you know,
Is it different?
Flowery calling Ralse princess has caused more problems in this fandom
In
than
the
almost
fandom.
anything else, I think.
I mean, have you seen the fandom big the
Like
whole
Toby.
twist debacle?
Like, Toby, I need you to stop baiting these people. I need you to, like, just
Just be up front.
grab a 44 Magnum and take the Phantom out back and cap them in the back of the head.
Look, I mean, just tell them, look, if you're gonna do it, just let people know about the things, because people are very sensitive this day and age.
Alright, let's talk to you. Yes. Let's buy 99 of those. 99 of those.
99 bottles on the wall.
99 bottles of flowers on the wall. 99 bottles of flowers. Take one down. You pass them around. 98 bottles of flowers on the wall.
Alright.
98 bottles of flowers on the wall. 98 bottles of flowers. You take one down, you pass it around. 97 bottles of flowers on the wall.
Yeah. It's like, you guys probably, I'm sure some people would think like, why did you need to grind up for what's to come here? And I'm like, would you really want to see me grind for hours to get to Cyrus's level? Because I don't think anybody would want to sit through that.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised what people will sit through.
I don't want to bore my audience.
Yeah, we weren't trying to trick Yellow. Yellow's just kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Also incredibly depressed.
Or maybe if I were to be
Hey,
doing
if our-
More like stupid.
go through
Yeah, if
Budokai
our-
3, I'm gonna bore my audience for me getting my ass whooped.
Like, if our little whatever the fuck was enough to get him to do all this, that man is not mentally stable.
Alright,
True.
so
Until next
now
time,
we...
we're going
right.
to attempt to recruit Noelle and Susie to be in Chris's harem. Because, you know, if we can't have one, we might as well have both, right?
What is
Yeah, I
going
guess
on
so.
with my game?
I need to find a mod for this game that'll let me do that. Like, legitimately.
Eh.
Hey, a quick question here, guys. For those of you who
What's up?
play Deltarune,
Yo.
which one do you prefer? Noelle or Susie?
Alright. So next time on Pokemon Platinum, we're going to be catching the remainder of the Lake Egg Trio, praying that Mesprit will cooperate with us. So until then, you know where to find myself and Alex. Find Damon on DJ Red 12 on Shoot, and you can find Tony on Just Some Jackass on Twitch, and you can find Ultimate Zero X on Twitter and Instagram at
Ultimate_0x and Ultimate 0x respectively on both platforms. But yeah.
So until then, we'll see you later.
Take care.
Make a stand off my fire, but no left. I'll be